at all their clinics: Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
All right, good afternoon, Bobcat fans. Kevin Gerber here alongside Kevin Simpson. Hey, we're going to try something new here with our little pregame going live. And again, just excited to do a Bobcat football game. It's nice and sunny today, and thankfully, because we're outdoors.
Yeah.
So we kind of have a new venue here at Mountain View, kind of a tight press box. So kind of moved us to the outdoors.
Highly anticipated game when you bring all the press stations
right.
here. We got the three radio streams apparently going for this game. So, I mean, it's not the game of the week, but apparently down here in Bridger Valley it is.
That's right. That's right. So, again, I want to give a shout out to Donnie Buras last week as he stepped in for me and while I was out of town, and did a call for along with Kevin Simpson last week to kind of bring back the good old days for you guys.
Donnie and I have made several trips down to this area of the state. We made that trip over South Pass. So first trip with Kevin in the car going over the pass. But yeah, good to have Donnie back. Thanks to him for chipping in last week, and good to have him back in the saddle, I guess.
Yeah, it was fun to listen to. I was on my way up to Idaho actually, and so I was able to watch and listen to the game. So those of you that are streaming live on YouTube with the WYO Today page, just appreciate that. Maybe hit a subscribe and then also a bell to get the notifications as well, so you can get these games anytime the Bobcats are playing. We do stream them live, but then we also, those of you on the radio on 101.7 KDNO, Simpson just found the zoom out button, so
there
that helped. we didn't have to be quite so close and comfy. But yeah, so we're just running through this, and again, still trying to find our way, I think, side by side, Kev. But he helped us out and got our, so we can make sure everybody identifies this as K1 and K2. So
and Kevin Shields back at the station. You have to be K3, I guess.
Yeah,
so
or 0, K0, since they brought the number 0 back into the football field. So again, just want to appreciate you listening here as we get ready for this Bobcat football game against the Mountain View Buffaloes. Looks like we're getting ready for the national anthem, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones.
All right, and we're back here for a pregame show. Just want to thank you for, again, spending some time with us as we get ready for this Bobcat football game against the Mountain View Buffaloes. So, we thought the national anthem maybe was going to start, but it's homecoming here, so they announced the homecoming royalty. So that's what we were going through just now. So, Kev, you were here you were in at home for the home opener against Kimmer last week. So why don't you give us a quick rundown of how things went last week?
Yeah, if you were listening to the game at all or anything, or you looked at the stat sheet, really Thermopolis played a really good game. I would say probably the most complete game I've seen the Bobcats play in a while, probably going back to last season even. Very few errors, I guess, if you want to say. They a little early in the game, there were some ball security issues, both sides. But once the game got going, really, the Bobcats kind of cinched down, and they did really well on defense, pitched a shutout, got some young kids some experience in the fourth quarter. The offense really hit the stride we talked about with Coach Bowker after the game. Armani did a really good job of from progressing from week 1 to week 2 of learning his reads, learning when to give, learning when to toss. You'll see a lot of that option type stuff in the Bobcat offense, and so he really progressed from week 1 to week 2, and really overall a great game for the Bobcats versus Kemmer, and Kemmer just couldn't really get anything going, and the Bobcats come out and throw up, I think it was 300 yards of offense as opposed to like the 80 that they had against Tongue River. So a lot better performance by the Bobcats, both offensively, defensively, and special teams was very well as well.
Yeah, and it was exciting to listen to. Like I said, we were on the road and we were listening to the game, and man, it was exciting to. Every once in a while, we'd lose service as we were going through some mountain passes there in Idaho and Montana, but would then come on and we'd score again and everything. So it was exciting to listen to and good to see those Bobcat boys doing that.
It's going to be a little tougher challenge today, especially here at homecoming versus the Buffaloes, and Mountain View moves up in the rankings this week in YO Preps. They're number 2, so a lot tougher test for the Bobcats. I think we'll just take a break, and I had a chance to sit down and talk with Coach Bowker, and when we come back from the break, we'll run that interview for you.
Yeah, that sounds great. We'll be right back after this.
Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Here we go. All right, and we're back here for the pregame show. Kevin sat down with Coach Bowker and had a interview this week, and so we're going to go ahead and run that for you, and so here it is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Kevin Simpson sitting down again with head coach of the Bobcats, Coach Boone Bowker. Thanks again for taking time out of your schedule.
Once again, Kevin, any time for you.
Best part of your week, right?
Absolutely.
So last week, the Bobcats had their home opener and beat the Kemmer Rangers 34-0. A great showing all around for the Bobcats. The Bobcats put up 303 yards of offense, which was much improved from week 1. Tell us the difference you saw offensively from week 1 and week 2. You seem to also get more players involved throughout that game as well.
Just understanding the big picture of what our offense is supposed to look like. I think that finally clicked with a lot of our skill players, and then their confidence. Once they understood it, obviously they're going to play more confident, and then trusting our scheme and playing for each other. That's what really popped our offense off this week. Getting those young kids in too to get reps, seeing where they're at. They're still a little raw, but starting them off now, if they stay in this system the whole time, they're going to be pretty great when they're older.
Yeah, it's good to see players like Ethan Yarrington kind of get some of those reps. He hasn't been as heavily involved. He's been more like a pass blocker and things like that, or run blocker. So that was good to see some of those guys get involved in the offense as well. Team defense-wise, I looked it up. You're 6th in the state apparently in yards per game, and you're only allowing 12 points a game. So pretty good there. Really something kind of to hang your hat on early in the season. So how has your defense, the discipline on defense, kind of fueled or led your team so far this year? They seem to put you in some pretty decent spots.
Yeah, they come out and they're aggressive, and that's what we need. We need linebackers to come fill. Our D-line's doing a great job spilling everything to our inside, and I can't say enough about Jessen Bassey. He shuts down a whole side of the field by himself. That kid's just playing phenomenally this year.
So we're going to move on to this week's matchup versus Mountain View. Historically, Mountain View has kind of been a thorn in the side of the Bobcats. They come in ranked 2nd in 2A, so they seem to be a little bit improved from last year. I'm expecting to be calling number 3 Justice Platt's name a lot. He seems very heavily involved in the offense from the quarterback position. What have you seen from them on film?
They're loaded with talent. I'm a track coach, so I know those kids on that Mountain View team. Carson Eckley, pole vaulter, hurdler, sprinter, competing for state championships in there. So when he gets the ball, he's going to be explosive. Their running back, he's very explosive. And then, like you said, number 3, that kid can run, and he is tough to bring down. So finishing tackles on him is an emphasis this week. They run a lot of unique stuff. Definitely Walk does a great job with his offensive scheme, and it's going to be tough to stop. But I think if we continue to do what we're doing on defense, we'll slow them up, cause some takeaways, and get the ball back in our offensive hands.
So building off of last week, what are those keys that, you need to keep, we talk about keep doing things right, that you're going to come out and try to keep that momentum going versus Mountain View that will kind of be your keys to victory?
Keys to victory this week are trusting our assignments. Defensively, we got to have our D-line playing that dive. Offensively, we just got to keep doing our reads, trusting that our team's going to be there, being on the same page with everybody, and to keep pounding the rock.
Ready for some rapid fire? And we're gonna go rapid this time.
Okay, let's go.
I got a little grief from Donnie last week that it went a little slow. So here we go. Since we're going on a long road trip, first one of the season, we're going to do, well, not first road trip, but first long one. We're going to go down to the Bridger Valley. We're going to do a rapid fire based on long road trips. So I'm just going to ask you some questions about your preferences for road tripping.
All right.
Would you rather be the passenger or the driver?
Driver.
Would you rather drive for a long stretch or stop frequently for stretch breaks?
Long stretch.
For a bathroom break, would you prefer a rundown gas station during the day or a dimly lit rest area at night?
Definitely the rundown gas station. You learn a lot.
Preferred fast food restaurant on a road trip?
Dairy Queen.
Dine in or eat out?
Ooh, fat guy rule is you always got to dine in and eat at some place where you don't have in your hometown.
What's playing on the radio during long road trips?
Oh, old oldies, Little Redbone, Come and Get Your Love. I love that Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack on road trips. Gets the whole family singing along.
Do you prefer fountain pop or cans or bottles?
Fountain. There's nothing better than that.
Coke or Pepsi?
Ooh, I got Mountain Dew for Pepsi, and I got just straight Coke for Coke.
Salty or sweet treats?
Sweet all day.
Ruffles or Lay's potato chips?
Lay's, more flavors.
Chocolate or vanilla shake? Since you're going, through Farson probably.
Oh yeah. I gotta get a mix. You can't go one or the other.
All right, and the last one: do you prefer your co-pilot to be awake or asleep?
Oh, it's better when she's asleep.
Thanks for taking time. As always, a pleasure to talk to you during the week, and best of luck Friday versus Mountain View.
Thanks, Kevin.
Tile is a proud supporter of Bobcats athletics. There's so much more than a hardware store. You'll find Ashley furniture and decor perfect for your home. There's a great toy selection, as well as tools, kitchen items, grills, and a garden section. That means there's something for everyone at Thermopolis Hardware. Don't forget to check out their variety of custom cabinets, window shading, and flooring.
Hi, I'm Karen with Thermopolis Hardware. Buy local, be local. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we're back here. Thanks again to Coach Bowker for taking time out of a busy week to sit down with Kevin and give that interview. And it's always great hearing that. And you know, part of me appreciates that he loves a good ice cream. So I love that. You know, one of his favorite road trips is to go to Dairy Queen. So I always give the hard time that, you know, there can be no royalty without the land. So we appreciate that, he does frequent Dairyland quite often. So we appreciate that too. So Kev, I know you have some keys to the game here and presented here by Edward Jones with Travis Winger. And so, yeah, what are your keys to the game?
You know, keys to solid financial life is to have a plan and go visit Travis Winger at Edward Jones to solidify that financial plan of yours. And the keys to the game that I have for tonight, number one I have is know where number 3 Platts is. We talked about him in that coach's interview. Looking through his stats, he accounts for 94 rushing yards a game and 94 air yards a game. So the offense is going to run through number 3. You've got to account for him, not just his arm, but for his legs as well. Number 2 key to the game I have is, you know, don't come out scared. Thermopolis doesn't have the greatest history recently here at Mountain View, and I don't know if that's in the back of the players' minds at all. You know, some of these kids have been on that roster for 4 years and been down here a couple times, and I kind of said, don't come out scared. Don't let them push you around. Play your ball, and you could probably be successful. And then the last one I have is capitalize on offense. I mean, this is a team that can put up points, and we've seen them have a solid defense as well. So I think when you get that ball on the offensive side, you're going to have to come out of there with points probably more often than not. And then if you don't, your defense is going to have to do their job, which we've seen in the last couple weeks as well. So those were my Edward Jones keys to the game, brought to you by Travis Winger. So have a plan to financial success. Go see Travis Winger with Edward Jones.
Yeah, and I think, Kev, that real big key is their defense has been so solid these first couple weeks and really kept them in that Tongue River game and gave them opportunities at different points and everything, and then again just kept the shutout alive all last week. So really excited to see them come out and you know, that always helps the team stay in a game.
Yeah, you know, I think if the offense that showed up in week 2 would have shown up in week 1 to Tongue River, it wouldn't have been a 24-0 game. Now, would they have won? I'm not sure. You can't have a crystal ball.
Right.
But I definitely think there would have been points on that board on the Bobcat side.
Yeah, I agree. So, again, thanks to Travis Winger for sponsoring that and to all of our sponsors here on 101.7 KDNO. Thanks to those of you that are spending some time with us on the radio, that are listening, but then also those of you on Wild Today that are spending some time streaming this live. We appreciate all of our sponsors because without them, we wouldn't be able to do this and get to come and do these games. So appreciate the support that everybody gives us in order to do these games. And I know these boys appreciate it too because not every family member is able to make it to every game, and some of these road trips are long. And so, you know, to be able to not only hear it but also watch it sure comes a long way. So thanks for that. And we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come right back for the starters of the game after this.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton. Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
Did you know the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness in Thermopolis also has something called the Gotchi Wellness Center? It's your dream gym with cardio equipment, cable machines, free weights and dumbbells, hydraulic resistance machines, and personal trainers that care about your goals. The Wellness Center is huge and includes a rock wall, pegboard, sled, tires, punching bags, squat rack, and a whole lot more. Check out the Senior Wellness class. To take the first step to a healthier you, visit gotchi.org. For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
And the Mountain View Buffalo just ran out, and it looks like we are now getting ready for the national anthem. So we're going to take another quick break here, let you know, and then we'll come back with the Signs of Sutherland starters of the game. So we'll be back right after this on 101.7 KDNO.
Putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, so it looks like we're going to do the coin flip real fast. So with that being said, we'll get to the Signs of Sutherland starting lineup. So Kevin, go ahead and give us the starting lineups.
All right, on your offensive line for the Bobcats, your 5 offensive linemen tonight will be sophomore number 75, Cruz Mascaro, number 60, junior Logan Defoe, number 77, junior Brody Sorensen, senior number 52, Jarek Jeffs, and senior number 71, Mason Reese. Those are your offensive linemen starters. And your skill position players tonight at the Bobcats, we have junior number 1, Dell Dukes, wide receiver number 2, Zach Hasty. Alongside on the other side, we'll have wide receiver number 20, Ethan Yarrington. Kind of an H-back, split back. We have number 23, junior Ryan Aarons. Main running back tonight you'll see in the backfield we'll call as number 4, Zane Stam. He is a junior. And again, starting for the quarterback position for the Bobcats, we've got sophomore quarterback number 12, Armani Dukes, and those are your Sutherland's starting lineups for your Thermopolis Bobcats.
All right, and we just got done with the coin flip here, so...
see who got it?
Nope, I did.
You had one job.
I know, I was getting all excited about sitting there, so yeah, it looks like Mountain View will receive, I believe. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick break during the national anthem, and we'll be right back after this.
Proud to sponsor this broadcast of Thermopolis Athletics. Enjoy some of the finest prime rib around at One-Eyed Buffalo every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You cannot beat their menu full of mouth-watering items like the bison burger or the many different varieties of mac and cheese. Top it off with one of their locally brewed adult refreshments on tap. One-Eyed Buffalo Brewing Company, 528 Broadway in Thermopolis. When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org. Seven Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks.
Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too.
Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
Hey there, how's your day going?
Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important.
I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done.
Forgot to ask, how's your day?
I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at.
Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks?
Same day.
What? Same day?
We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
All right, and we're back here as they're announcing the starting lineups right here. And then we'll get going. Always the toughest part when you're announcing an opposing team is getting all the names. So Bassey turns into base a lot, and Bombagin is always
Bombagin. And
that's right. Always a difficult one.
We get Yarrington a lot.
Yeah, that's right. So again, like you said, Kev, it's going to be a tough matchup here for the Bobcats. But again, if they can kind of, I guess what Coach Bowker said is if they do their assignments and do their jobs and stay in, you know, he's really bragged on Justin Bassey on how well he did on one side on the defense and everything. Just keep doing that. You know, it's exciting to see how they're doing there and getting everybody going. So, you know, excited to see how these boys do and how they're able to answer the call on a long road trip.
You know, I think what we talked about in the car on the way up was, you know, this is probably you know, you had a little rough week 1, you had a great week 2, and this is probably going to be a pretty good eye test for the Bobcats, I think, to see what they've really got in store. Some big improvements from week 1. So we're 3 weeks in now, and we always kind of know what to expect from Mountain View.
Right.
Mountain View opting for the all-black jerseys today on a 3:30 in the afternoon kickoff. So, I mean, not like they have any. The only night games they really have are on the road anyway.
Right,
so,
right.
Don't really get to wear black that often on the road.
Right. Yeah, wearing all blacks.
Shiny purple helmets.
Yeah, yeah. And the Bobcats wearing their whites, whites on top, purple on the bottoms, and then their new helmets that are kind of that matte purple with the 3 claw scratches on the side and their number on the other. So I like that old school look, having the number on the
one
helmets
side
as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wondered those. Don't Bobcats have 4 claws? So is there only 3
I don't know.
stripes? Though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or there might be 4, I guess.
That small finger's hard to get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's hard to scratch.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, you know, game's getting ready to get kicked off here as they go through it, and we are right kind of under one of the speakers here, so we'll do our best to try to talk over the top of it, but we'll hear them a little bit. So as their school song comes out, and we also are getting to be in the student section. So,
yeah, so we might have to give somebody the old where are we at here? We might hear this a little bit.
Yeah.
So
that's right. Yeah, we're gonna give it a go. So Bobcats are set to receive. Looks like Del Dukes and Ryan Aaron's back to receive. getting ready to kick for Mountain View is number 53, I believe, which is Landon Solis, who's getting ready to kick off for Mountain View Bowl. Oh, I got it right. Look at that. I'm already doing better than I did last time, Kev. Already got the name down.
We just strive for improvement from week 1 to week 3, Kev.
That's right.
I mean, we talk about it's a growing season. Right?
Yeah, and I started out with Bobcat football, not Bobcat basketball, so that's good. Kickoff's away. Looks like it's going to roll
out of bounds.
Out of bounds right before the goal line. So the Bobcats are going to get the ball. I believe it. Does that come to the 35-yard line?
Yes, I believe so in high school football.
Right.
And the kickoff that time goes out of bounds.
So now as Bobcats offense come out, you know, Armani Dukes had a really good game last week. Kind of had his hands in every one of the touchdowns, which obviously happens a lot when you're the quarterback, but ran a long, I think, what was it, a 65-yard run, and then had a nice long pass to Duke to Duke, and yeah, it was really good. So Bobcat setting up in that pistol formation with Monty, and looks like he has Stam behind him, right behind him. Got 2 on each side with receivers. Shotgun, get handoff right up the middle. Good run there. He's able to get about 3 yards there. Zane, man, just has really stepped up in this position. You know, is kind of taken on a different role, which a number of these kids have, I think, taken different roles, but done really, really well. So good to see him still striving through and running up the middle. There's some big boys on the other side of the line. Zane Stam gets it again. Big hole, runs up, gets right to, looks like he got about the 51-yard line there. So another good run there. So 12 or 13 yards there, right, Kev?
Yeah, I think so. I think I got 12. I'm doing the math real fast in my head.
Darn it when they go over that 50-yard line.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the camera, trying to stats.
Right.
You just sit back there and call the game.
Okay, you got it. You got it. All right. Looks like Zane Stam's going to stand to the near side of Monty here. Monty calls for it. Looks like a little bit of option play. He's going to keep it. He's going to run up the middle. Good run here. 10, 12-yard run there for Armani Dukes. Good run there.
So, 2 12-yard runs back to back, and
good run there by Monty, and good decision there, like you said. I think in that interview you were talking about that option run play by him. Great decision there to hang on to it. He saw the opening and get it. So he's getting more comfortable, more familiar with it. So again, now Stam behind Monty.
We got a play call coming in from the side. Looks like a change real fast.
Monty gets it in the shotgun. Looks like they're going to pass, throw over. Oh, to Ryan Aarons. Was he able to hold on to it? No, he was not able to. Kind of jumped up for it and a little bit out of reach. Wasn't an uncatchable ball, but definitely not between the numbers like he probably would have liked it. But
no, he had time too, and I think he probably would have wanted that one back. Just threw it a little high to him, and Aarons had good position in front of the defender.
Right. He made a good. It was a good route, good call there. Getting in that pistol formation. Monty gets it. Hands off to Stam. Stam up the middle again. He's going to get. He's going to get about 6 yards on that run.
Stam's tackled that time by number 34, Gus Roden of the Mountain View Buffaloes.
Another good run there by Stam. So Stam really doing a good job establishing a good run game, which is always important for any passing game as well. Trips to the right side. Zach Casey here on the near side.
Got a hard count.
Calling for it.
Play
call changes. So both Yarrington and Aaron's out.
Timeout, Bobcats.
Looks like we're going to call a timeout here. So we're going to take a quick one as well, and we'll be right back after this.
Called by the Thermopolis.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back after the timeout. So a quick one there for Bobcats. Just under 10 minutes left here in this first quarter on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. go back in, get the play call from coaches here, and Armani gets it, hands off to Stam. Stam gets stood up real fast right there on that one. No gain there, but a big hit there by Kobe Jones. Big guy there in the middle.
Yeah. 4th down here, and Bobcats will go.
Yeah, Kobe Jones comes in at 5'11", 295, so he came in really wrapped up Stam there and didn't let him get anywhere.
Big boys on that front line of the D.
Yeah, the offensive line's going to have their work cut out, but so far they've been holding their own really well, been blocking well. Armani gets it, looks for a deep pass, throws deep. Looks like he's trying to get Dell. Dell not able to outrun, but a little bit out of reach there. Defense there by Isaac Linford. But Dell really went, and Monty really threw it to the corner where he was trying to get to, and Dell not really able to get around the defender there to get his burst out, you know, so good defense there by the defense as well.
I think, you know, Mountain View does their scouting. They kind of know if we're going air, that's probably the target we're going to. So they did a really good job of sticking with Dell on the outside.
Yeah, and I think Dell's going to see that a lot. He's, I mean, they're already lining up double coverage against him. Oh, it looks like that was 4th down. I'm sorry. So we're on defense now. Sorry. I told you I'll get the hang of this. I didn't say it was today, but
we'll bring you along.
Yeah.
And they go too wide, but they stack the receivers on both sides.
Right. So yeah, cornerbacks are going to really have to be. It looks like quarterback keep here, there by their quarterback, Justice Platts, and like you said, we're probably going to say his name a lot. Gets nearly 100 yards on the ground and 100 yards in the air as well. So good stop there by Justin Bassey, I believe. 3-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 7. Just under 9 minutes left here in this first quarter. Mountain View looking at the sidelines, getting their play call from their coaches.
Coach Walk, he's been here for a while.
And we're also might have a chance at saying Chris Aaron's name today. He's off of injury and able to play for us, so might see him a little bit today too. Platts with the ball with the option play. He goes ahead and throws it, passes it over, and looks like it went over to Jay Schultz.
Looked like.
And not much of a gain, just a couple yards there on the option play. But what did you see there, Kev?
I thought there was going to be a block in the back call. One of the offensive linemen definitely gave our Bobcat a shove.
As he was going after the ball there, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so it brings up a 3rd down, 3rd and 5. So Bobcats again holding strong here. So good to see what they do here. If they can make a stance here on this first one and cause a 3 and out, man, that'd be huge for them. Clock's still running, under 8 minutes here. They're in a shotgun position. There's running back just behind him. He's going to pass it here, throws it. Oh, and a drop. Wide receiver started running before he caught it, so hit him in the hands, and that was Isaac Linford that got the ball passed to him, but fell off his hands and just hit the ground. So
really good throw actually by Walk on the move. Kind of almost a little sidearm to him, and hit him, and like you said, the receiver just dropped it, and Bobcats here are going to force a punt. And
yeah, it looks like Ryan Aarons is back to receive the punt, and their punter is also their kicker, so that's Landon Solis that's getting ready to punt away.
He's a tall kid.
Yeah, he is. Gets it here. It looks like he's going to go ahead with the punt, and a deep punt goes over the head of Ryan, and they're going to let it roll down almost to the 5-yard line. So a massive punt there that went
to the 6-yard line.
That was a good kick.
That was a good kick, yeah. Probably 50
in the air
punt after roll, and a couple yards roll. But
I don't know, he punted from back here like the 30 or 35, and now we're down here on the 5.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
So yeah, maybe, it got some air underneath it. I think it caught Ryan off.
Good spiral.
Caught Ryan off guard too. So Bobcats now with the ball here, so deep in their own territory. Looks like Stam standing on his own goal line. Armani just in front of him. Going to hand off to Stam again, and he's going to get wrapped up pretty early. Helmet on the ground there as well as it came off for Kobe Jones, getting in there for the tackle. But now I believe is it right in high school football as well, if their helmet comes off, they have to come off for a play?
Correct.
Okay, so his helmet came off, so he's going to run off. Looks like he gained about 3 yards there, yeah, for Stam.
It's hard to see down there.
And looks like he's got a couple running backs beside him, both Yarrington and Stam. They're going to keep it there, and he's going to run it up the middle. Looks like he's going to get about a 2-yard gain on that one. So we'll bring up a 3rd and 5, I believe. It says 3rd. Oh, yeah, 3rd and 5. 6:45 left here in this first quarter. Bobcats getting a play call here from the sidelines. Duke's getting a call in. Now he's in that shotgun formation, waiting for the snap to come to him. Got Stam behind him. And it looks like they're going to run option. He's going to hang on to it. Oh, and he get hit high. Got hit really high. Yeah, and a flag is going to come in. I believe that's going to be for the face mask, looks like. They are going to call a face mask. Personal foul, so it's a face mask on Mountain View. So that's going to give him another 15 yards. So a good run there. And yeah, as I don't know if you saw that one, Kev, but as Monty was getting hit down, he someone came up high, caught him right across the face. So a 15-yard gain there, automatic first down as well.
Did he get any gain on the run?
He gained 2 yards, Kev.
Okay. I'm going to give him credit for that because it's personal fouls after the play.
Yeah, yep.
And that'll bring up first down and 10 for the Bobcats. Ball will be spotted at the 28-yard line. And it's handoff up middle.
All right, hand up off the middle. And he gets stood up, and looks like he lost a yard on that one, Kev. Minus 1 yard for Stam.
We're getting there.
So Bobcats at 2nd and 11 here, 5:50 left. And Kev helping me out with the scoreboard too, so it's not Thermop versus themselves.
Right.
We're not running a scrimmage today. Dukes with the ball, handoff to Stam again, right up the middle. And man, the old defense is stiffened up a little bit on them, and so they're looks like they lost another yard.
62, Seamus Hamilton of the Mountain View Buffaloes.
So stacked up and knocked back again for a 1 yard loss.
Stammer in that one?
Yeah, he sure did.
Okay.
5:15 left here, Kevin. After that first opening drive and some real good plus yardage, Mountain View, maybe their defenders got a little earful and came out with a little bit different attitude or something. So Bobcats needing to, dig into some plays here and see if they can get a first down on this 3rd and long. Looks like they're going to run a pass play, throw it, over the head of Dukes and intercepted by Platts. Platts is going to run it. Almost good strip there by Del Dukes, but I think Monty was intending for a pass to his brother Del, and just over his head, he's kind of let him sail on him the last couple passes here, Kevin. Intercepted there by Platts.
Yeah, I mean, that ball really never had a chance. Del really never had a chance of that. He sailed that thing high, and Platts just picked it off.
Yeah, and Del kind of recognized that he was going to be a defender pretty quick, so he just kind of waited to come down. Actually got his hands on the ball, almost trying to strip it away, but unable to. So Platts here in the shotgun formation has his running back next to him. So they're going to pass it. Steps up in the pocket, throws it deep, goes into the end zone and out at the back of the end zone. But man, it was all the way in. And tough look, but almost went in. Jay Schultz in the backfield with him. Actually picked up a defender coming in pretty good, blocked him, and then allowed Platts to step into the pocket there and throw it.
Yeah, that well-thrown ball just really kind of sailed on him.
Yeah, went a little too deep. I think even had he caught it, he would have been out of bounds. Mountain View getting the play call from coach here on the sidelines. Platts in the shotgun formation, has Schultz next to him on the near side here. Right hands right up the middle to Schultz. Schultz is picked up pretty quick by Monty Dukes with the tackle. Looks like he gained about 4 yards there, Kev. on that run. So it'll be 3rd and 6. So again, it'll be good. Imagine in this part of the field, it seems like a lot of the times they're going to go for it either way, unless they have a good leg, I guess, for field goal. But
right, or unless, yeah, I mean, unless they have something like a botched snap and it goes back.
Right. And they're on their own 28-yard line here. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Platts gets it. It's going to hand off to sweep here. Going to get, kind of ran over, but Yarrington able to hold on just enough at the end and shoelace tackle. Don't know if he did
just
get enough for the first down.
That's good for a Mountain View Buffaloes first down.
Just needed 6 yards, got about 6.5.
Yeah, I would say 6 yards and a quarter inch.
the ref moved that chains pretty fast.
They sure did.
And 24 put on a hit there.
Yeah,
Eardley.
Shotgun snap here. Schultz next to Platts, looks for a pass again, looks for the end zone, throws it to the end zone over his head. It's kind of a back corner throw and almost identical passes to what we saw from Monty to Dell, where it just went over his head just a little bit too much.
And, you know, Platts has a pretty good spiral on that ball. He can throw it.
Yeah,
he can spin that thing.
He can, yeah. Kind of seems like both boys are got a little extra air under it, though. They're maybe get those passes on. They seem to have good enough arms to throw them a little bit more on a rope, but trying to let the receivers run underneath it. Getting their play call here. 3:32 left. They're on their own 20-yard line. Mountain View is. Get the shotgun snap, hand off to Schultz. Schultz is going to run up the middle. He's going to get tackled there really fast by, I believe that was Jessen. Oh, it was number 23 for Ryan Aarons runs in there and gets in there. Good tackle.
About a 3-yard gain. 3-yard gain?
3, yep. 3rd and 7 for the Mountain View Buffalo. So again, 3:08 with clock running. Play call coming in. Again, this is another good chance for the Bobcats to really try to work on getting a stop here. And even if they kick a field goal or then get a stop, it would be big for the Bobcats. Looks like they run a little option play, hand off to Schultz up the middle. Schultz gets a good run, not enough for a first down, but he does pick up 4 yards, 5 yards there, Kev, on that run by Schultz. Ran kind of like a triple option there, you know, just faking it on seeing what they can get open.
So 4th and 3.
Yeah, big chance here for the Bobcats to get a stop and get the ball back as well. It'd be deep in their territory, but it sure would be good to get them to get the ball back. So it'd be good to see the defense get a stand. Oh, almost a offsides there. No call though.
Call comes in from the side.
Right. I think it was a good no call too because it didn't make anybody move or anything. So now he calls for motion here. Oh, high snap. Still gets the ball to Schultz. Oh, big hit. Oh, my goodness, by Zane Stam as he steps in and just rocks Schultz right as he got it. What a great hit. I mean, decleated him on that hit right there.
That made my teeth rattle. Like, oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Ooh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why they wear mouthpieces.
I got 0 yards on that. I think he met him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and he hit him hard. That was a big hit by Zane Stam. So good stance there by the Bobcats. Right at 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. And Bobcats get the ball again. Now they're on their own 15-yard line, so they're going to have to do some work to get moving down the field. Last possession, not a lot of plus yardages in that. So Monty getting it. Hands off to Zane Stam as he runs up the middle. Gets a gain of 2 yards.
And he's tackled that time by number 53, Landon Solis. They'll bring up 2nd down.
So 2nd down and 7, so it looks like 3 yards. I'm sorry, Kev, if that changes it for you.
3 yards, come on.
3 yards, I know, my bad.
I'd rather add yards than take them away, so we're good.
Yep, there we go. So Monty now calling for it again here in this shotgun, have Zane Stam behind him. Has trips to the right with a slot with Yarrington. Hands off. Oh, he keeps it. Option. Oh, kind of slips as Monty just plants his left foot and it kind of slipped out from underneath him.
Still get 3 more yards.
Yeah, it was a good run. I think he maybe would have got another yard or 2 had his foot not come out from underneath him. All right, play call comes in. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Bobcats. It'd be huge to pick up a first down here, move those chains one more time for Bobcats offense. They've seen some good plays here.
Got the hard count, trying to draw them off again.
Yeah. Worked on the linebackers.
Yep.
Monty getting a call. Has Yarrington on his far side and then has Stam behind him.
We got to delay a game.
We're going to get a delay a game there.
And that's
Bobcats.
Or
did they call a timeout? Got a timeout.
Oh, they did give him a timeout.
So we're going to take a quick timeout as well, and we'll be right back after this.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
All right, and we're back here after the timeout. It's just 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bobcats taking their second timeout here the first half. Bobcats getting a play call in. I do think this is an important play even early in the game. Just, again, move the chains, give that defense a chance to stay, those that aren't playing both ways, give them a chance to get their breath back as well. And Monty calling for the play here with Stam behind him, Yarrington on his right side. You got 2 receivers here. Looks like they're going to run an option play. Monty's going to keep it. He's going to run out on the outer edge. Is he going to get enough?
Oh, we got a flag.
We got a
We're
flag
going to have a
as
face
well.
mask.
Man, he picked up, almost looks like he picked up the first down as well.
It's going to be really close, but I think we got a face mask.
So Monty does a good job with head fakes and things like that. I mean, he does that. Oh, It is another face mask. So another personal foul on Mountain View. So it's going to move the chains. I think Monty got the 3 yards, Kevin, and an additional 15 yards now are going to be awarded to the Bobcats. And I don't know if awarded is the right word. Monty would probably have a different say on awarded or not on that, as his neck keeps getting flipped around.
He's all right.
So is there...
What?
So are there just kind of, I didn't move at 15 yards, so I'm just wondering, are there 2 differences? Is there
Did they give him 5? Was it inadvertent face mask?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Okay.
If I didn't know that, I thought a face mask was a face
So
mask.
did I, but they could call it inadvertent or hands to the face or...
Hand off to Stam here up the middle. Stam running hard, going up, and he's going to get about 9 yards here on that run. Man, he broke a bunch of tackles in that one. Kev just running right up the middle, running strong.
And that's probably going to be the last play of the quarter.
Right, we have 3 seconds left here, clock running, so it looks like it's going to bring the end of this quarter. So with that, Bobcats 0, Mountain View Buffalo 0, and that's on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. We'll come back right after this for the second quarter.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
All right, and we're back here for getting ready for the start of the second quarter. So, Kev, what was it you were saying here in yards gained for them and yards gained for us?
We got 55. They've only got 23. We've ran more plays than them, so we've controlled the clock right now and controlled the ball. So, going to be a good key to success if we keep the ball at Mountain View's hands.
Looks like our chain. Oh no, our chain gain's good. I thought maybe they needed to move up a little bit, but it's going to be 2nd and 2 for the Bobcats. Monty calling for the play here. Looks like he's going to pass it, throwing it deep. here to Dukes. Dukes got his man beat. He's going to go up. He's going to bring it down, and what a great catch by Del Dukes. Does an awesome job. What an amazing catch by Del Dukes right over the top of Isaac Linford.
I think yardage on that.
Oh, man, that was huge, Kev, as they...
And there's a complete pass from number 12.
Get down to their 21-yard line, Kev.
41 yard?
Yeah.
Is that what you got?
Yep, 41 yards. So what a huge play there. So 1st and 10, first play of the quarter. That was a good throw, but a better catch by Dell on that one. I mean, I would say Linford actually had a beat on the ball, but he's able to get it and rip it away. So huge catch there. Dukes with it, going to hand it off to Stam. Stam's going to run for some tough yards. You know, Stam's only had about 1 or 2 plays where he hasn't made plus yardage, and that one he gains another 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 for the Bobcats from their own 18-yard line. Doing a good job here, Bobcats. That was a great play call coming right out of the quarter. Throw it deep. Let Dell go get it.
He had to go get it, and then he came down there still wrestling for it.
Yep, he just kind of ripped it away at the end. Good for him, and option play there. Monty keeps it, rips it out, and Stam. Monty going. Good hard run there.
And what a block by Dell on the outside, too.
Sure was. So looks like he makes it. Looks like he got a first down there. So it looks like he gained about 10 yards, Kev.
Thank you.
So it'll be on the 8-yard line for the Bobcats. So
yeah,
first and goal.
Dell did a really good job of that outside block there and freed up a lane for him.
So some tough plays here that'll for the Bobcats to call as they get into the red zone here.
On the 8?
On their own 8, yep. Monty in that pistol formation, stand behind him. Hard count, looks like maybe.
We got a false start.
Yeah, false start by the Bobcats. That right side of the line, there was a couple of them. Must have heard a different.
Killer.
Yeah, it is.
You're down here knocking on the door. You only got 8 yards to go, and the first play is going to be, well, before the first play, you're going to back yourself up 5 yards.
Right. So it's still first and goal for them, but now it's going to be from their 13-yard line. Monty calling for it. He's going to run the option. He's going to keep it again. Good. Oh, get around the edge there. I think there's going to be some holding on the Bobcats there. I think there was more than one as well. So I think Stam got one, and then one of the receivers on the outer edge as well.
Yeah, we got 2 flags out there.
Sometimes though, those are ones that you know, you almost kind of go, Monty, just plant a foot and go, you know, because I think he kept trying to bounce it out, and then that just made everybody hang on to their block a little bit longer. So Bobcats going in the wrong direction here. Looks like Coach Bowker asking to find out who maybe had that holding play from the ref.
I think he probably got 2 names.
Yeah, I think Stam for sure, and I'm not sure on the outer edge. Could have been Mason out there as well.
So now we're 4th and goal from the 22.
Yeah. So going in the wrong
23.
Yeah, going in the wrong direction right now. Maybe you open up your play call here though now.
Maybe.
Monty calling for the play. Got Zane Stam on his left-hand side. Gonna fake it. Got a good throw. Oh man. And Zach Hasty coming across the middle, and
we're gonna have a defenseless receiver, I think.
Yep. And big on Zach Hasty, man. He knew he was gonna take a hit when he went in there. Looks like he might even come off for a play, but I think he knew he was gonna get hit on that crossing pattern, so he got his hands up and got his hands on it, but maybe Alligator armed it just a little bit, but rightfully so because he got hit pretty hard. And the call is going to be a personal foul against Mountain View. Coach isn't happy about that call at all, but that is going to give him an automatic first down again, being a personal foul.
I can't tell if the coach is mad at the official or mad at his player.
Right.
So that should be half the distance. So we're 12-yard penalty.
Yep. So it'll be first and goal again. This is our 4th first down play in a row here. Lots of penalties back to back to back. So Monty getting in now. We're kind of almost back to original line of scrimmage, about 3 yards back, just under 10 minutes. And Duke's going to hold on to it. He's going to run around the edge and miss a couple tackles. Now he's just kind of having to dance around. He's going to lose He's going to lose about 3 yards and get back to the 15. So those option plays that were working pretty good, not working quite as well here for him. I honestly, it kind of feels like he's maybe not making the right read on that one. He's holding it when maybe he should hand it off to Stam too, but easy for the basketball guy to say.
Yeah, it's hard, and I think that the flow of the game has completely gone out the door here for a sec.
Right, it sure has. All the penalties, so Monty calling for it, has Zane Stam behind him. He's going to hand it off up the middle. Zane Stam gets wrapped up. Maybe gained half a yard. Looks like we got another flag. Let's see what
I think we got some extracurricular in the backfield here. Armani didn't like the late hit on him.
No, and it looked like...
now we got some John back here.
Yeah, looked like Logan Defoe and looked like Isaac Linford. Looked like they kind of got into it there at the end, or it might have been Platts as well. So we'll see what the call is
here. They called holding, defensive holding.
Oh, and I think that was because it happened in the end zone. Yeah. So because of that, they're going to move forward again. So we're going to replay second down.
This is...
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
This is insane right now. I don't know. I'm all over my stat sheet trying to keep track of this stuff.
The chain gang over there is breaking a sweat because they're running up and down the field.
No, just the one guy. It's just the guy holding the sticks.
It's true. So we got second down and goal from the 7. So we're a yard ahead of the original line of scrimmage.
And I don't even know how much time has run off this clock with all this.
Right. Looks like they're conferring here. The refs are probably trying to make sure they got the yardages right and everything because there's so many. They're not like 5-yard gains. They're, they're
like 7.
Yeah, half distance to the goal, everything. Probably making sure they have the downs right. So it's just second. Oh, they're going to say it's 3rd and 7. Oh, probably because the penalty came after the play?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 7. All right. So let's see if we can get a play here without a penalty. And how about a touchdown? How about a Bobcat touchdown?
I'd like to see a fade to the corner here.
Yeah, it looks like it's wide open over there. Looks like we're going to run an option play over to Zane Stam. Oh, Zane Stam just slips, plants his foot. He does get, looks like he got about a yard. Yard and a half there for Zane Stam, but I felt, man, it looked like if he would have planted his foot and went up right on that first read, he saw something that definitely I didn't, but it'll be 4th and 6 now from the 6-yard line, 4th and goal for the Bobcats.
Same thing.
Yep.
Either way, you got to get 6 yards.
Either way, you got to get 6 yards. 8:20 left on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Game 0-0. Ball being moved, but not getting in the end zone, so see what they got drawn up here for the Bobcats. Monty gets it. He's going to run an option play. He's going to keep it. He's going to run up the middle, plant his foot. No, he gets wrapped up.
About a yard.
Looks like he gained about a yard, got to the 5-yard line, and the Bobcats are going to turn the ball over on downs.
Man, that was big play by Dell, the big reception, and then just a lot of penalty yards exchanged by both teams, and a lot of time ran off that clock.
Yeah, and like you said, man, that can ruin the flow of a game, and just a couple penalties there by the Bobcats and then a couple penalties back on the Buffaloes, and so it made it sure tough. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back here. Timeout here. Again, not sure if it was the Bobcats or Buffaloes that called that timeout. There's 8 minutes left here in this first half. Tied ball game at 0s. Good defensive stance by both teams here as both teams have gotten it into their own red zone. Bobcats turn the ball over on down, so they are going to come out on defense. Mountain View on offense now, so they're going to try to run a couple plays here. I'm kind of wondering the way Platts has been throwing the ball, kind of wonder if they're not going to try to challenge these corners and see if they can get the ball pushed up the field a little bit. But Justin Bassey running around. He must have a certain person that he's on assignment with, because they got him moving a little bit here. It's fun seeing the big neck brace on Justin. Always like seeing that.
And Mountain View's going to put everybody over there on that right side.
Yeah.
They're also the far side of us.
Yeah, and it's like the short side of the field as well. So it'll be interesting to see if they run something that way or if they try to run it over this way. So they're going to bring it onto this near side. Oh, missed tackle there. Platts is going to run it up the field. He's going to go from the 5-yard line. He's at the 50, now the 40. Almost loses the ball and then goes out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
Running behind some good late blocks.
So he's going to go
from the 6. He's going to go
66 yards.
Yep.
On that run to their own 29-yard line. And actually he was running and he nearly fumbled the ball as he was kind of looking to see where potential tacklers were coming from, and then he flopped the ball around and lost it. So
First down and 10 for the Mountain View Buffaloes. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line.
So big run there by Platt. Missed some tackles right on the goal line and let him get away.
Oh,
they're going to get a
5-yard offsides.
Yeah. It's like that might have been on
and that's an offsides penalty.
Zane Smith.
The Bobcats. That'll bring first down and 5 yards.
That's Zane Smith or maybe James Witt. James Witt, number 57, is that right?
Yes, they changed numbers today.
Yeah, so James Witt there, number 57. So
I think we left a jersey at home.
I gotcha. Big Anthony comes in to take his place after that false start. So Mountain View in the shotgun formation here. Have his running backs out in front of him, Schultz, and they're going to run a couple blocks. Platts is going to keep it. Good play there. And again, Justin Bassey getting right in. Great tackle by him and assisted by Del Dukes as well. But Bobcats read that play really well. Lost a yard on that play.
Was the big run by Schultz? Who had the big run? Was it 13?
No, it was Platts.
It was Platts?
Yep. Yeah, it was a quarterback keep. So Bobcats looking to need a big stop here on that after that big play. Handoff to the running back here, and that
24 Erdley.
24 Carson Erdley, and kind of a little shuttle pass out in front of Platts, and so now he's got 2 yards to go. Got bumped, but Mountain View had a positive play there. I don't know if we lost. I think we lost speed, so they got a false start on them. So it's going to be first and 15 now from their own 19-yard line.
We had an 8-yard run by Schultz, and then a 5-yard false start penalty on the next play, I believe.
Right on their first down.
Right.
They got a first down on Schultz. So Schultz on the near side here, and they're going to swap spots here with Erdley. Going to hand off to Erdley. Erdley's going to run on the left-hand side of the line. Oh, and Zach Casey got in there, tried to rip it away, but got away from him. Looked like Chris Aaron's got in there and got the tackle, so good to see him on the field and get a tackle. But right now, Mountain View moving the ball, so they got a 8-yard run on that play, so they have 2nd and 8. Mountain View getting the call here in. Bobcats making a few adjustments here as well on defense. coach kind of reading what defense is doing and getting the call into Platts. Platts is going to have Schultz on his far side here. Trips to the right as well. He's going to call for motion from Erdley. A little, again, another shuttle pass to him, and then it looks like we got a couple penalties from each side judge and the white hat here. So
I'm not even sure what just happened.
Yeah, I think there was multiple calls on there, so we'll see. The head official, his came in super late, so that usually
false start.
Like there's going to be a false start and a block in the back, illegal block in the back. So
well, if it's a false start, there shouldn't be a second penalty. Once it's a false start, it should be blown dead.
Right. So that with both of those penalties were on Mountain View. So kind of both teams getting into the red zone and they're getting too excited about trying to score.
I don't understand how you do this. The false start's declined and the block in the back is accepted because that should be a 10-yarder on the block in the back.
Block in the back, yeah.
But I don't know how you can enforce the block in the back. I don't know how you, I mean, good for us, but like, I don't know how you enforce a block in the back because a false start should be a dead ball foul. And it should be done.
Right.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 18 yards to go.
And I think Coach Walk kind of says the same thing.
He's trying to get a read on it.
Yeah.
But either way, it stands. So it's 2nd and 18 now for Mountain View. 4:43 left on Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Score still 0-0 here in this first half. Both teams getting into the red zone, but unable to do anything other than move backwards into that position. So 2nd and 18. Ball is back. Platts with a lot of time, able to get the ball thrown there to number 34.
Platts out to number 34, Gus Roden.
Don't have his, there we go, Gus Roden, yeah.
That time by number 1, Del
looks
Duke,
like he
Bobcats.
was able to get it almost, it looks like it was about a 7-yard gain there.
Thank
you.
you.
So it'll be 3rd and 11, 4:08 left. So good tackle by Del Duke. So it was a gain, but really only about 5 yards.
Really only the actual completed pass by Platt so far tonight.
Right. And that was to their tight end. Looks like they're getting a play call here again. Bobcats setting up in defense, getting their play call from their defensive coach as well. Shotgun snap, looks like we're going to pass it again, throws it to the right side. Completed pass to Schultz, missed tackle there. And he's going to get really close to the end zone, and it is a touchdown. So some missed tackling there by the Bobcats. They hit him early. I think Justin Bassey missed a tackle there, and unfortunately he was able to break through a couple of tackles as well. And Mountain View gets in there for a touchdown.
13 yards out.
Right, 13 yard out, yep. And good pass there by Platts as well.
Did we get...
So kick is up and is good as well. So Mountain View is going to go up by 1. So 7-0. Mountain View Buffaloes over the Bobcats. We'll be right back after this.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste Services, Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
All right, and we'll come back here after the touchdown by Mountain View Buffaloes. 3:31 left here in the first half. Mountain View Buffaloes go up 7-0 over the Bobcats. Bobcats are going to be back to receive. Both Ryan Aarons and Del Dukes back to receive the kick. A good extra point kick there also by number 53, which is Landon Solis. And Landon Solis, a good leg there on the punt as well. And now he also is going to kick off. Be interesting to see if they kick off to these two, because both are good runners. Dell having one, he ran the opening kickoff back last week, but it was called back on a penalty, so definitely has the potential to do that as well. Again, want to thank all of you that are listening on 101.7 KDNO, and those of you streaming live on YouTube on the Wild today. Ball's going to get knocked off the tee there because of the wind, so I think they get a couple chances at that, and then somebody might have to hold it, but it looks like it'll hold steady this time. Solis set to kick off. Appreciate all of you, so a shout out to all you watching and listening to this Bobcat football game here in Mountain View. Kick is up and off. Good high end over end kick. Del Dukes catches it. He's going to run, follow some of his blocks, come to this near side. It's like he's going to break one tackle. He's going to come up to the right-hand side, and then there's going to be a penalty on the play as they got in there. He did break a couple tackles as they hit him, so first couple hits might be a holding that call as well, though. So Bobcats set to. You can walk. So we are, like I said, we are in the student section. So if you see our camera shaking and stuff, it's just from getting our table bumped into. That's why we lost our power there a little bit. Got the extension cord ran into. Looks like they're going to call a face mask on the Bobcats. So going to be a personal foul there against the Bobcats. So a good run back by Dell is going to be kind of negated here as he made it to the, was about the 26, 27 yard line. Yep. Looks like it was an inadvertent as well, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So Bobcats are going to start on their 21. So not the worst case scenario, not horrible field position, but again, good run back by Dell. Caught it out of the air and was able to get a good run, break a few tackles.
I'll try to be nice to these officials. I know they're doing a double header today. They're going down to Green River after this.
Right, and that's why the games were called early as well. So Monty waiting for the shotgun call. It's like we had a couple in motion, but they didn't see it. Yarrington gets the ball. He's going to go end around. Good run there. Looks like he's going to gain about 4 or 5 yards on that run.
Goes end around and gets upended over there.
Yeah, so you got 4 yards there, Kev. Good run there by Yarrington. Almost had a couple in motion on that play. Luckily, snapped. Monty got that ball snapped pretty quick. Bobcats get the call here. Have a couple. Got trips to the right here for the Bobcats. Zane Stam on the near side of Armani. Looks like we're going to do a pass play. Passes, good hard pass to Yarrington, just a little bit behind him. Good pass, though, threw it to where just Yarrington could get it, didn't leave it up for grabs or anything. Wouldn't have been a huge gain if he'd have got it, but it probably would have gained him 2 or 3 yards that he caught it. Gave him a chance to break a few tackles, but on that play, unable to complete it. Bobcats having a couple changes here in players. Let's see here. Sorry, we had a couple messages here. We're trying to make sure we're up and going. So if any of you feel like you were watching us and
now you're not,
and you can only hear us, just let us know and we'll make sure we get it after that. Bobcats get a false start. So again, Bobcats kind of hurting themselves here the last several offensive possessions for the Bobcats. They kind of just moving in the wrong direction. So 5-yard penalty. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 now, where it was 3rd and 6. So again, we're going to have to get a positive play here. See if we can get. Still leaving Dell one-on-one out here, even after that big play. So it'd be nice to see him look. It looks like they're going to look that way, but it looks like maybe it's going to be false start again on our wide receivers here on the outer edge. Looks like Will Cole come in as wide receiver in for Yarrington, and looks like he maybe got a false start on him. Oh no, it was against the.
Might have a neutral zone infraction.
And there's
or encroachment. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So now it'll be 3rd and 6. So unfortunately, Kev, I think the penalty yards are starting to gain the total yards gained. On both sides here. So now a manageable 3 and 6 now. Hopefully get a first down here. Move the sticks here for Dukes. Getting a play call in. Ball comes in. Quick pass over. Good block here. Zach Hasty with the catch. Good block again by Del Dukes as he comes over and sets a good block and good catch there by Zach Hasty. Move the ball forward. That'll be a 1st and 10.
Time by number 2, Isaac Lindford of the Mountain View Buffaloes.
We give him about, I think we got about 9 yards.
Yes, I believe so.
The ball will be spotted.
Sorry, Kev, I started out good on that part. Now I'm leaving you hanging on yards gained. So Bobcats on their 36-yard line here. Monty Duke, so good thing to see that those chains moving again. 2 minutes left here in the first half from Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Bobcats down 7-0 to Buffalo.
Good ball.
Good throw there out to Ryan Aarons. He's going to get it.
And there's a complete
And
pass from number 12.
clock's going to keep running as Aarons try to get out of bounds. Ball comes up to the 45-yard line.
They'll bring up
8-yard gain.
Yeah, they're giving him 1, so maybe 9 yards
Or
there
9,
on
yeah.
that first down. They're going to have to go quick here as we're at 1:35 left in the first half. Monty getting the play call in, calling for a quick count. Oh, we're going to get a false start.
We had somebody move.
Yeah, I think Monty's hard count's starting to get our own teammates, unfortunately.
Against the Bobcats.
So Bobcats, you know, a couple steps forward and a few steps back. So looks like we're going to move back. We've got 1:28 now left. That does stop the clock. And now it'll be running as they get the ball placed. So Bobcats going to need to get the calls in quick as the time is running. 1:20 left. Bobcats get the play call in. Dukes in the shotgun formation has Zane Stamp taking some time here, Kev. All right, looks like they're going to pass it. Throws it over to Del Dukes. Del Dukes going to catch it. Good play there. Gets a little stiff arm. Got a couple extra yards there as well. Looks like he's going to get 8 yards from Monty to Del. Del needed to get out of bounds on that one, though. Well, they're going to move the chains, so it stops the clock long enough to get the chains moved. And as soon as they're set, then the clock starts again. So get that play call in quick so they can get it going. Clock starting.
How many yards
now.
is that? 7?
Yeah, it was. And now under a minute left here. Gonna have to get the ball quick. Fake pass deep over. Oh, Dell stumbles. Unable to get around his defender, but tripped and stumbled. And
stops the clock.
I was gonna say not necessarily a bad play on a first down there. Got it out and went out of bounds, and now stops the clock with 51 seconds left.
Yeah, never was really in danger of being picked off or anything.
No.
So
Bobcats shy of the 50-yard line here on their own 48, so need to go 52 yards for a touchdown here in the last 51 seconds for the Bobcats. So gonna have to get some plays and move the ball quick. If they get a first down, get up to the line fast. Gonna move to the left here. Good block there by Stams. Good hard throw by Monty. Wide open. Oh no, wide open for Bobcats too. Cody Bomagen, big 6'4" Cody Bomagen was open and just missed him as a good ball.
Cody kind of got turned around a little bit, I think.
Yeah, kind of twisted the wrong way. Good ball by Monty to throw as he was kind of moving to his left. Had to throw across his body a little bit. Just not over quite the shoulder he was wanting. He was looking for the ball from.
No.
So play coming in, 45 seconds left now. Again, on the Bobcats 48, it's 3rd and 10 for the Bobcats. So going to need to do some plays here. Get that first down. It's super important now. Don't want to give the ball back to Mountain View. Look for the ball. Good throw here to Dell again. Dell's going to catch it. He's going to get some extra yards. He's going to, face mask again. And right there,
it is.
Yeah, excellent play. Oh. I believe that's a 20-yard gain there, Kev, by Dell. Some good runs. So the old Duke kids, man, getting their face mask grabbed and twisted and everything, but a good gain there.
17 yards.
48 to 32, yeah.
Yep, 17 yards, and then we'll get
another.
That should be the 15 variety.
Yeah, I think so, because it definitely was a grab and rip down, so we'll see. And they are going to give them 15 yards on that face mask.
The old 15-yard variety.
Yeah, so once again, Bobcats now in on their 18-yard line. 37 seconds left here in this first half. So a good chance here for the Bobcats to get in. What a good play there by Dell. Not only did he catch it there, but he also got some extra yards after the catch. Pass play again. Monty's going to look his brother's way again. He's going to just throw it out of bounds. Good decision by Monty. And that's where I think Bowker is just talking about these young kids each time, as he's just saying, as they start getting the you know, his program down and his plays and everything, they're going to understand it. And that's just a smart play.
Yeah,
you know?
that's a good throwaway.
Yep, it is, because a lot of the times you want to, especially knowing time's going down, you want to kind of make the hero play or whatever, and you force something that you shouldn't. And so good to just get another down here for the Bobcats. 32 seconds left. They're on their own 18-yard line, getting the play call in here. Monty in the shotgun has Zane Stam on his right-hand side, trips to the left. Cody Bomagen on the right, big guy here. It looks like they're going to double team him. Fake handoff, looks Cody Bomagen's way. He's going to throw to the back corner. Oh, pass interference there for sure. Schultz, or let's see here. Looks like Platts comes in and just shoves Cody Bomagen before he even has a chance to go up and make a play on the ball.
All right, Mr. Basketball. That was going to be a jump ball in the end zone, I think. Throw it to your big guy.
That's right. And Cody Bomagen, I think he's, you know, I know he's been in the weight room, so I don't think the little bit of contact he received normally would have thrown him down, but he did a good job of receiving that contact and just dropping. So good play there by him.
The officials are telling the coach to get to the side.
Yeah, he's pretty hot after a number of calls.
And there's a pass interference penalty.
How many yards are they going to take it from the 18 down to
the 9.
The 9, so half the distance. And it's going to be first.
All right, so it looks like they're going to get a timeout here. 26 seconds left. Bobcats down 7-0 to the Mountain View Buffaloes. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is a proud supporter of Bobcats Athletics. There's so much more than a hardware store. You'll find Ashley furniture and decor perfect for your home. There's a great toy selection, as well as tools, kitchen items, grills, and a garden section. That means there's something for everyone at Thermopolis Hardware. Don't forget to check out their variety of custom cabinets, window shading, and flooring.
Hi, I'm Karen with Thermopolis Hardware. Buy local, be local. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we're back after the timeout. So Bobcats with a really big opportunity here. It's going to be second down goal to go from their own 9, 26 seconds left. And we were just talking during that timeout of what we thought they might run here. It looks like we got Cody Bomagen with the one-on-one. All our receivers out. Zane Stam in the back, 26 seconds left. Monty's going to get it. Oh, looks like maybe false start by Bobcats. Oh, those are just killing the Bobcats. Not sure who that was, but it has a feeling that it's been our receivers that have been on the outer edge, just excited. And so 25, somehow a second came off the clock there. But 7-0, Bobcats down to Mountain View Buffaloes. 25 seconds left. Looks like they're gonna be from the 13-yard line. Oh, another false start.
What is going on out there?
And that was our center, Logan Defoe. Like pick the ball up and
I'm going to run out of.
Didn't snap it.
I'm going to run out of places. I only get 14 spots for penalties. I've used 8 on both sides already. This half alone.
Half, yeah. That one, I'm not sure what happened. I think Logan picked the ball up, ready to snap it, and then realized that wasn't the right snap count, and he tried to put it back down and just immediately put his head down. So now we're at our 18-yard, 19-yard line. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looks like nice soft pass there. Oh man, it was a good throw by by Monty to Ryan Aarons. And he really, an effortless throw, honestly. Yeah. He just kind of flicked it out there and tried to give Ryan a chance. It was a good throw. Yep. Not able to get underneath it.
Third and 11. They said it was a 3rd and 11 instead of 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from the, and we're on our 19, not our 11.
I don't know what's going on here. But the sticks are still up.
Well,
I'm trying to
yeah,
figure out
I
what's
think
going
the
on.
stick should be laid down because there's no first down really able to get a first down. So third and goal to go, 20 seconds left for the Bobcats. Money calls for it. He's going to look, throw it in near side.
Tipped.
Oh, got tipped. And oh man, Zach Casey was going to be open, it looked like too, and maybe the back. So it's going to be fourth down, 16 seconds left. So Bobcats one more chance here to, you know, barring a penalty, potentially Bobcats with a chance. Going to have to go to the end zone with this one, Kev.
Yeah, I mean, Hasty had he had some space out there, and Bobcats must have one timeout left, and we're going to use it.
Yep, we're going to call it right there, so we're going to take a break as well. We'll be right back after this.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back here after another timeout by the Bobcats. So it must have been a timeout earlier in the game by Mountain View that we didn't see. So 16 seconds left. Bobcats with a chance here from their own 19-yard line. Look like they're gonna have to go for it. It is fourth and goal for them. 16 seconds left in this first half. So Bobcats being encouraged to get out of the huddle here. So they're gonna run out, and hopefully we got a good play call here for Bobcats. Let's see if we can get to the end zone. We're gonna get Cody Bomagen and Zach Casey on the near side here, and you got Ryan and Dell on the far side. You got Zane Stama right next to Monty. Quarterback shotgun snap here. Get his call, gets the ball. He's gonna look both right and left, throws to the left. Got Del Dukes. Del Duke jump ball. Ball is up and batted down. Ball is incomplete, but gave him a chance. Isaac Lenford met up at the top side as well to try to get that ball. It was a good throw by Monty, and really what you want, your best wide receiver to get a chance at going after the ball, and unable to come down with it that time. But good defense there by Linford as well. But so Mountain View Buffaloes are going to take over in this first half. 9 seconds left. It'll be interesting to see. Do you think they take a kneel down here, Kev, or do you think they're just going to try to run a play?
I don't think they'll kneel it. I think they'll. Heck, I think they'll throw it, honestly.
Yeah, run a few plays here. So be good on the defensive backs here. Going to have to make sure they get in there. Now, last time Buffaloes had the ball down here, Platts made a big run, or had that 60-plus yard run as well. So going to need to not lose what's going on here. Platts is going to step back. He is going to look to throw. Steps up into the pocket, throws it up. Ball is up, comes down, and is caught there by number 24, Carson Erdley. So he's going to catch a big pass there from the 19 all the way down to their 44-yard line, Kev. So almost identical play to what we saw last time we had the ball down. 2 seconds left, so it is going to be the final play minus a penalty. But it looks like Mountain View is going to take their final timeout as well. So we're going to take one real quick, and we'll be right back after this.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
All right, and we're back here. Final play of this first half. 2 seconds left. Big play there by Mountain View. 37-yard pass play to Erdley from Platt. Looks like they're on their own 44-yard line, and they are in shotgun formation here. Final place. They're going to be looking to throw to the end zone or to get a play into the end zone. So we'll see Platz's arm probably showed off here. He's going to step up. He's going to throw a quick short one. Ball goes through the hands there of Isaac Linford from Platts. So that will be the end of the first half. Bobcats played really well, got into the red zone a couple times, unable to score, but at the end of this first half, Bobcats trailing Mountain View Buffalo 7-0. And we're going to take a couple-minute break here for our sponsors, and we will be back for a halftime show right after this.
Did you know the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness in Thermopolis also has something called the Gotchi Wellness Center? It's your dream gym with cardio equipment, cable machines, free weights and dumbbells, hydraulic resistance machines, and personal trainers that care about your goals. The Wellness Center is huge and includes a rock wall, pegboard, sled, tires, punching bags, squat rack, and a whole lot more. Check out the Senior Wellness class. To take the first step to a healthier you, visit gotchi.org. For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
One-Eyed Buffalo Brewing Company is proud to sponsor this broadcast of Thermopolis Athletics. Enjoy some of the finest prime rib around at One-Eyed Buffalo every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You cannot beat their menu full of mouth-watering items like the bison burger or the many different varieties of mac and cheese. Top it off with one of their locally brewed adult refreshments on tap. One-Eyed Buffalo Brewing Company, 528 Broadway in Thermopolis. When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
All right, and we're back here, Kev, for after a pretty exciting first half for our halftime show presented by Hot Springs Health. Want to appreciate all of our sponsors here, and Hot Springs Health, one that's just a big contributor not only to the athletics here in Thermopolis, but also just in the town in general. We have a beautiful hospital that we're very blessed to have because, you know, not a lot of small communities get something as special as we do in Hot Springs Health. So we just appreciate not only the facility and the doctors and everything that we have in every piece of that facility, but also just the time and energy and money that they take to sponsor our kids' events as well, understanding how important our community is. So again, thanks to Hot Springs Health for sponsoring our halftime show, but not only to them, but all of our sponsors as well. As you'll see in the bottom left corner during the games, all of our sponsors pop up. And so if you get a chance and you see them out and about in our community, just make sure you thank them as well for making sure this is possible on 101.7 KDNO. And those of you also streaming live on YouTube on the WYO Today page, make sure you hit that bell for notifications as we bring you games each week throughout all of the sporting events that we are able to stream, but then also subscribe to it so you can, and you can always go back and watch as well. So with that being said, Kev, how about a quick recap here of what we're looking at?
For quality, we got the quality stats at the half, right? With quality
Yes.
in, yeah.
Yep.
Another one of our sponsors. Let's take a look at the stats. We'll start with Mountain View, and honestly, Mountain View, I'm kind of looking here. If I did my math right, they've only really ran 19 plays, a lot of penalties also, though, 19 official plays. Platts, again, we talked about he'd be involved on both sides, and he's got a majority of their stats. He only has carried the ball 3 times officially with 67 yards, one of them coming on a really big chunk play. 66 of those actually come on one big play for him. So he has thrown 7 passes, completed 3 of them for 57 yards, and one of them goes for a touchdown. Schultz carrying the ball 6 times, 22 yards, no touchdowns for him. Erdley, 3 carries, 15 yards. He's also caught 2 for 50 yards, one of those going for a touchdown. And then Roden chips in 1 catch for 7 yards. Offensively, I've got stats for them as 105 yards on the ground through 12 attempts, 57 yards through the air, a total of 162 yards, and also a side note, 83 penalty yards on them here in the first half.
Wow.
Yeah, moving over to the Bobcats, we'll take a look at them. Armani Dukes, 8 rushing attempts, 30 yards. Not very efficient through the air so far in the first half, sorry. 5 completions on 15 attempts, but has completed those for 83 yards, thrown 1 pick on those. Zane Stam, 12 rushes, 37 yards, so they are bottling up Stam out there. Dell Dukes, 3 catches, 65 yards. Ryan Aarons, 1 catch for 9 yards. And Zach Hasty, 1 catch for 9 yards. Ethan Yarrington's also ran the ball 1 time for 4 yards. Offensive totals for the Bobcats, I have 71 rushing yards, 83 passing yards, so fairly balanced there. 154 yards total, so really I've only got 8 yards of total offense difference between the two at 154 to 162, and the Bobcats at 45 penalty yards. They have a lot of penalties as well, but more of the 5-yard variety and not the 15-yarders like we're seeing from Mountain View. And those are your quality. Look at the stats brought to you by Quality Inn.
Yeah, and we appreciate, again, Quality Inn sponsoring that as well. And, yeah, man, and the hard part for Bobcats is majority of their penalty yards has come in their red zone when they've been sitting there getting ready to try to punch it in and either get a first down or get a touchdown. And they've had opportunities and then man, just get those back-to-back penalties, and got some of that back by Mountain View having some penalties as well. But 120-plus yards and penalties throughout this game, that's a lot to watch in a game, but has messed up the flow a few times for the Bobcats. But again, those are your Quality Inn stats at the half. Appreciate that. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll do a recap right after this.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks.
Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too.
Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
Hey there, how's your day going?
Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on, and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses, and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important.
I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done.
Forgot to ask, how's your day?
I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at.
Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks?
Same day.
What? Same day?
We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and we're back here. Kev zoomed in on our crowd there over there. So Officer Mascaro in picture there. Looks like a few of them decided to do the opposite of what we're doing, and they're facing the sun, so they've turned their back so the sun's not just in their eyes this whole time. But again, appreciate them making that trip. It's a long trip over here. Good time of year to do it, though.
Oh, we're shaded up there.
Yeah, shaded up there. Yeah, with the umbrella out for sure.
That's Stams, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, again, Kev, a good first half by the defense for Bobcats. Again, they did allow a couple big plays there by Platts, one a run, one a pass, and then really other than that, they played good, hard defense, had a good fourth down stop there when Mountain View was in their own red zone. Bobcats have done a good job of getting the ball into the red zone, but it's just not capitalizing on that. And I know, we like to do some keys to the second half here to the end of the game, presented by Travis Winger and Edward Jones Financial as well. And what do you have there for this second half for some keys to this?
First thing that comes to mind, obviously we talked about here at the halftime, was penalties. Obviously, both teams plagued with penalties, but I think what we talked about was the Bobcats kind of really came down at inopportune times when they got down there. First and goal, first and 10 from inside the 20, that type of deal, where the Bobcats penalties really hindered them from scoring. So I think that's a big one. My key is to cut back on those penalties. If Mountain View wants to keep coming out here and firing away and face masking us and then everything, that's fine. But Bobcats need to do what we need to do and shore that up a little bit and clean it up a little bit. Second key I have is, we got punch one in the end zone. It kind of goes along with those penalty things where, we've been down here, we've had a couple chances, and we've come up empty. And this is only a 7-0 game, and you put one of those in down there. We've been down in the red zone, and this is a tie ball game, or barring anything happening on the extra point or whatever. But we're in this a 7-0 game, and we've got to score, and we have the chance. So the third one I might have really is hot out, fatigue.
Right.
Stay hydrated, stay loose. I'm sure they're in there getting their fluids at halftime, but conditioning could come down to it. It's another warm afternoon out here for the Bobcats. You come off that bus. I'm not sure if I don't know what the hydration looks like as you're coming over South Pass and everything. So that would be my third key. And again, a key to financial success is having a plan. And if you need to talk about your financial plan, go see Travis Winger at Edward Jones as he presents you with your keys to the second half.
Yeah, and I think with those two, Kev, I think just, the Bobcats, I think this should be big confidence boosters to them. I mean, they're coming in playing the, voted in number 2 team in their division. And, they're just standing with them toe-to-toe. They're doing really, really good. And like you said, I think that's super important now coming out. And, we think the weather is beautiful because we're able to stand in a T-shirt and everything. But I'm sure on the field, it's a little different story. It's a lot hotter and everything. So like you said, conditioning and everything is going to come down to this second half as well. And I know we had that first game I did in Tongue River, we had a few kids get cramped up. So like you said, hopefully they're spending some time doing that too. And yeah, hopefully we can get in the end zone, because I think Bobcats come out, they're going to come out having to play defense first. And so, if they can get a good quick 3 and out for those, for the offense, and then do something with the ball. And like you said, once they get in the red zone, punch one in and get this ball game tied up, that would be huge. So we're going to take another quick break here, and we'll be back for the second half of Bobcat football on 101.7 KDNO right after this.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, decondition, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones.
All right, and we're back here for the second half of Bobcat football.
Are we?
Yeah, almost. So have some buttons here, Kev. I always have to push and make sure that I got them right and everything. So getting our scoreboard all set up and everything as well. So Bobcats going to have to start on defense here. 20 seconds here before the second half starts. So both getting their assignments in and going to go. But Bobcats going to start on defense so they can really make a statement here, I think, if they can come out and get a stop, or at least, maybe if not a 3 and out, at least get a stop and try to get that ball back and then punch it in. They've had to go a lot of yards, haven't had great starting field position in a lot of their possessions, so they've done a good job of moving the ball, and now it's just a matter of getting it down there and then doing what they need to do with, like you said, punching the ball in.
Yeah, I mean, big stop here for the Bobcats to come out in the first half and maybe get a 3 and out would be great, but I mean, play the field position game right here off the bat would be really good.
Yeah, for sure. And kicking off, Anthony Cheatham is gonna come out and kick off for the Bobcats. Has done a good job for the Bobcats this year. He's a freshman coming in. So as he steps up, he's gonna kick off. Left foot kick, end over end, gonna hit the 15-yard line, gonna be picked up at the 10, gonna run up the middle, gonna break a few tackles, but is gonna come down and get tackled at the 32-yard line. So about a 17-yard kick return there by Walker. And again, apologize for any movement we have on our camera. Just have kids up and down, moving back and forth, and our table has become a handy handrail. But that's all right. That's all right. They're having fun.
Be nice.
Be nice. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Mountain View here on their 31-yard line. Going to get the call here. So again, I'd love to see the Bobcats come in, play some tough defense, stand strong here on this opening possession. Going to come back to Platts. Platts going to hand off to Schultz. Schultz is going to run it up the middle. He's going to get hit there by Ethan Yarrington. Ethan Yarrington tackled him after a 4-yard gain. Maybe a 5-yard gain, it looks like, Kev. They're saying
4 yards on the play, 2nd down and 6 yards to go.
Say 2nd and 6, but it is on the...
Yeah, it's 5 yards.
Yeah. So get the play call here. Shotgun start. Going to hand off. Now, ball comes in.
And there's handoff.
And that's off to Erdley, and Erdley going to run up. So it's really, it looks like he's going to come up a little gimpy. Has a Looks like a left leg. That's Gus Roden. But he's going to fight through it, and he's going to stay in.
3-yard gain there by Erdley.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. So again, chance for the Bobcats to get a stop here. They can, a 3rd and 2. Be good to see them push them back here on this play. Going to get a little wind noise here this afternoon. Breeze doesn't feel terrible though, Kev.
It's a little warm here with the sun on our backs.
Shotgun snap going to be a keep. He's going to run up the middle. He's going to get a 1st down and some. Missed tackle there. He's going to keep going. He's going to get out ahead. Penalty there.
It's coming back. There's a block in the back.
A couple missed tackles there, but looks like a penalty as well. Jess Bassey a little slow getting up off the field, but he gets up and continues.
Hold.
All right, so another holding penalty against Mountain View. So that play is going to come back.
It's going to be...
Now, does that happen at the spot of the foul?
It's from the spot of the foul, so if the penalty is still in front of the yard markers, it'll be a 1st down, but I'm not sure where the 10 yards is going to take them.
Oh,
it's going to be just short, so it's going to be... they're going to give it to him. It's going to be a 2-yard gain with a 10-yard... Or it's going to be a 2-yard gain officially.
So it will be a 1st down after the long run by Platts. It was a quick decision to move it forward, but
1st down for the Buffaloes. 1st down and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap here for Platts again. Another keep. He's going to run up the middle again. He's going to get some plus yards. It looks like.
Left side that time by number 3, Platts.
Yeah, it looks like he got about 7 yards on that run.
60, Logan Defoe of the Bobcats.
See what happens here. I could see him doing a couple handoffs here and then maybe open up that pass, setting up something maybe.
Well, so far it kind of seems like they're, saying, okay, Platts has done well for us in the past. We're going to put the ball in his hands and see what he can do with it. A couple of quarterback keeps there. Looks like he's going to hand off to Schultz on this one, hand up the left-hand side, and he's going to fight through some tackles again, tackled by Armani Dukes after a 6-yard gain. So now we got 9:47 left in the 3rd quarter here. Bobcats trailing 7-0. So they get into their own territory here on their 46-yard line. Lots of running backs in the backfield here. Going to hand off to Erdley. Erdley's going to run around. Oh, good chance for Dukes. He's going to miss there. Then Del Duke's going to force him out of bounds.
And Erdley's chased out of bounds that time.
Looks like he's going to get a 5-yard gain on that run. Armani had a chance at him, a good stiff arm there by Erdley to knock that one down, and then older brother Dale came in and finished the tackle.
Pushed him on out.
Yep. Erdley has some long arms there as he is able to gain some advantage there on those stiff arms. So shotgun snap again. 2 running backs in the backfield. Going to be a quarterback keep here. Going to run up. Oh, good tackle there by Logan Defoe. Good way to hold him up, and then the rest of the team comes in and finishes it off. James Witt, Cody Bomagen, and also, let's see, and Brody Sorensen in for the tackle on that one as well. But really,
half the people with the white jersey.
Yeah, Logan able to get in and really hold them till everybody else kind of finished the tackle. So no gain on that one. Be 3rd and 6 now, 9 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter. Call coming in from the sidelines for Platts. Platts in the shotgun with Schultz on his right side. Wide receivers out to the left and right. Shotgun snap, look to pass. Can't find anybody, fakes the throw. It's gonna keep it, run, fumble. Bobcats go and get on the ball. And that ball is gonna be the Bobcats, and Cody Bomagen is going to pick it up. So fumble, I think they were trying to decide if he was trying to throw it or not, but definitely was not trying to throw the ball.
No.
He had it in his hand as though he was going to, and didn't see, I didn't see who came from behind and tackled him. I don't know if you did or not, Kev, but.
No.
Forced the fumble there, and then Cody Bomagen able to get on it and quick. So Bobcats get the ball, exactly what they needed to do, and they get it on their on the 46-yard line. Mountain View's 46-yard line.
Let's use this.
Yeah, no kidding. So good field position for them. Need to go 54 yards for a touchdown. Bobcats get the play call in. Trips to the right. Stam on his left. Long count here. Going to get some motion from Yarrington. Going to fake the handoff there. Option play here. Going to toss out to Stam. Stam's going to get a good run there. He's going to pick up about 4 yards, looks like, on the carry. Maybe only give him 3.
3 yards?
I believe so.
Yep.
This will be 2nd and 7 for Bobcats.
2nd down and 7 yards to go for the Bobcats.
Good run there. It's good again. Kind of the way that Bobcats started the first half. You know, good read option there by Monty. Held onto it as long as he should have, and then gave it up because Stam had a good hold to run through. Good 3-yard gain there. Now Yarrington and Stam both in the backfield. Going to fake the handoff. Monty going to try to keep it, but he's going to get met in the backfield.
For loss of 4, I think.
Yeah. Tough block there, and maybe should have gave the ball up there to Yarrington as he was running up the middle.
3rd and 11.
All I know is, you know, I give it to Monty. That's a read option offense cannot be easy when you're reading a number of things, when you've got movement going all around you and trying to make the right read. And really, he does a good job. He's done a good job of making reads today. There's just been a few times where, you know, just maybe made that wrong read of whatever the defensive end is doing.
And what, as a sophomore too,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, for sure. And then first year in this offense as well. Monty gonna be in the shotgun. Looks like there's gonna be a penalty.
Delay game.
Delay game by the Bobcats. So it's gonna move them back again. So what was a 3rd and 11 is gonna be a 3rd and 16.
And there's a false start penalty called against
they're gonna call a false start on that one. So clock is still running.
It's not a false start because it came from the back, Judge.
Oh, okay. 7 minutes left. Gonna get the ball snapped quick. Throw deep. Oh man, right to Dell and Justice Platts. He came right in and almost got an interception. Met the ball right about the same time Dell was as well. And
that could have been going a long way the other way.
Yeah, it sure could have been. Almost, that was one where I said maybe he needs to not put as much air under it, and that one I think he probably should have put some air under it. A little more under it, yeah. Let Dell run underneath it, but no harm, no foul. 4th down here though, looks, so they're gonna bring in Zach Casey for the punt. So Bobcats not really doing much with the turnover. So Zach Casey with it here, getting ready to punt it away. Oh, low snap, but a lucky bounce. Good punt by Zach Casey. Ball is caught there by Erdley, and a couple Bobcats get in and tackle there. Comes in by Bridger Pyle. Or Peel if you're from Mountain View.
Yeah, Peel from down here, yeah.
We know you, Bridger. Good job, good job. All right, so Mountain View Buffaloes will have the ball at their 39-yard line. Bobcats on defense again, going to need another good stance. Good job on getting the turnover on that first possession. So again, defense really answering the call so far with playing tough defense. Again, keeping Mountain View to 7 points so far. First down option run here.
Oh,
going to pass good.
Off.
Oh, and Del Dukes with a huge tackle and massive get in there. He saw that one coming all the way. And Platts, I think, kept showing that he wanted to give the ball up, and Dell just teed it up, and
it's gonna be a loss of a 10.
10, yeah, it was a huge play
and
there.
Dell was just firing in from the outside.
Yep. Well, you saw it coming from 5-6 yards away. Dell tackling in there good. Did a good job. He was kind of high on that tackle and kept his hands off the face mask. I don't know if the coach felt that way, but they didn't call anything. He just kind of slapping the helmet, as it looked like. All right, so now it's 2nd and 20 for Mountain View. They're going to look to pass as he runs to the left in pursuit. Mason, long, deep throw, but
it's a duck.
Zach Hasty get under it. Gets his feet down, and I think it's going to be intercepted. It's got to be, right? Yeah, he's running down. Sure enough, man, ball went straight in the air, and a wounded duck kind of went up and came back down. And Zach Hasty doing a great job of just keeping his feet in bounds and waited for it to come down, and kind of had to know that he was going to get hit as soon as the ball came to him, and just stayed in there. So great play there by Zach Hasty.
It was like a little punt return.
Yeah, it was for sure. So it just now we just need to see the Bobcats do something with it now. Two turnovers by Mountain View, and now Bobcats got to do something offensively with it. Handoff up the middle. Zane Stam going to spin out of one tackle and then get just kind of hit by a bunch. After that, it looks like he gained about 2 yards. Yep.
Yeah, Bobcats defense again showing up, and now let's see if the offense can help them out here a little bit.
Right. And on that play, Brody Sorensen was in pursuit of the of Platts as well, and as he was getting ready to throw it, and then Mason Reese was there as well, so kind of forced a pass maybe sooner than he wanted to.
Yeah, Brody, when he kind of came past him, he didn't get the tackle, but he grabbed his shoulder and kind of turned him, and I think that didn't allow Platts to really get set.
Yeah.
And then there was that wounded duck we saw.
Right.
Looked like Peyton Manning out there.
Yeah, easy. Looks like going to be a false start on the Bobcats again. It kind of seems like that when Yarrington goes into motion, tends to, for some reason, ends up getting us into a false start situation.
Yep.
I'm not sure why that is. He comes in off the slot receiver position and moves in motion, and then somebody ends up moving early. So Monty going to get the call here. Zane Stam behind him. Play comes in, hands off to Stam up the middle. Helmet does come off for another Mountain View player, but Zane Stam's going to get, looks like he gained about 4 yards on that run, or three, sorry, Kev. So now it's going to be 3rd and 9.
Third down and 9 yards to go for the Bobcats.
So again, just penalties just hurting us, Kev. 4:40 left here in the third quarter. Bobcats trailing 7-0.
It's football games being played between the 30s, it seems like, right now in the second half.
Yeah, it sure is. So big play here, and good to see the Bobcats get a first down. Looks like we got 2 receivers to either side. Zane Stam right next to Monty. Monty going to fake the handoff. He's going to look to pass. Throws, right to a defender. Looking for Zach Hasty. Schultz is going to get it. He's going to get a big block, and he's going to run to the pylon. Monty, next chance. And looks like he got it in. Touchdown there by Schultz off the interception. Armani kind of the last person to have a chance to get a tackle in, and got him down, but not till after he crossed over the goal line. So that was a tough one. Looking for Zach Hasty, kind of threw it right to Schultz. Schultz didn't have to work too hard to get that interception, and was able to run it in. So
we got a flag back here, though. What's the flag here?
Yeah, we're going to wait and see what's here. Looks like Bowker's waiting to see what's being called as well. So there are some.
Both coaches just standing there waiting to see what the call is.
Standing at the numbers, waiting to see what the ref has to say.
Here we come.
So as of right now, 4:03 left in the third quarter. No, looks like a personal foul. Something on the Bobcats. What does that mean, the fists together there, Kev? Is that helmet to helmet?
Helmet hit to the head.
Could be so. But
this would be hit to the head.
Right, and then, it looks like it was against Mountain View, but he pointed to the Bobcats. But it looks like it was on Mountain View because the coach is literally scratching his head, wondering what's going on. So not happy about the call, but it looks like it's going to come back at the spot of the foul, which is at the 30. And then it's going to come back another 15 yards. No, it was helmet to helmet.
Mountain View Buffaloes on that play.
Interesting.
Right. So 4:03 left. So that takes the points off the. That does take the points off of the scoreboard, and the
Mountain View fans are real happy about it.
Brings the ball back to the 45. So it'll be 4:03 left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from Mountain View's 45-yard line.
That puts Mountain View over 100 yards penalty-wise.
Right.
108 by my calculations.
Possession after that penalty.
All right, so by all means, not necessarily the worst thing now that after the interception, it didn't lead to the touchdown. So penalty there. It's a 3rd or 4th personal foul penalty on Mountain View as well. A couple of face masks, and now the helmet to helmet. Platts with Schultz in the background. Platts looks to throw. He's going to step up in the pocket, looks for a deep throw. He's going to throw it deep. Zach Hasty there again. Oh, but doesn't go up and try to get it. But looked like Yarrington had a chance to go up and get it. So good play there by both Zach and Ethan Yarrington. And I think Zach was going to go make a play, but thought maybe Yarrington had a better read on it, so he pulled his arms down, which wasn't a bad thing.
That'll bring up second down.
And you also get that, you're both running towards each other. You don't want to smash each other either.
Too.
Take each other out, a little friendly fire.
Right. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10, 3:56 left here, 45-yard line again. Platts in the shotgun formation as Schultz on his left trips to the right. Platts gets the hands off to Schultz. Schultz right up the middle. He's going to run up the gut. He's going to get hit by Zach. He's going to break a couple tackles, breaks him on his, and still on his feet until Yarrington ends up bringing him down. Looks like brought him down at the 12-yard line, Kev. So
the ball all the way down to the.
Where was that from? 45?
From the 45, yeah.
23 yards.
First down and 10 for the Mountain View Buffaloes.
Yeah.
Did you say 33?
No, 33.
33, yeah. All right, so now 1st and 10. Yeah, from the 14-yard line. Gonna keep it here, Platts does. It's gonna get wrapped up there. And Armani Dukes and Zane Stam gonna meet back at the quarterback. Maybe gained a yard there for Platts. Good tackle there by the Bobcats. Looks like Monty Dukes getting a cramp there, so he's getting stretched out by teammate. Key to the game, right, Kev?
Key to the game. Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
He could have also taken the helmet to the calf or to the thigh. Those little Charlie horses don't feel good, but they're stretching them out.
Right. So we're going to take a quick break after this, and we'll be right back.
435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste Services, Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
All right, and we're back here. 3:19 left in this third quarter after a little injury timeout. Monty Dukes looks like he is getting stretched out by the trainers there, and so he's going to take a play off at least, get stretched out, and then Mountain View going to bring it. It's 2nd and 9 from their 14-yard line.
I think we'd agree that we'd rather have Monty take a break here on defense than on the offensive side.
Yeah, for sure. Platts in the shotgun formation. Schultz on his left. He's going to hand off to Schultz. Schultz going to run up the middle again. He's going to get met in the middle. Cody Bomagen not able to get the tackle, but slowed him down enough so that I believe that was Zach Hasty come over and finish off the tackle.
He's going to get about 12 yards on that, isn't he?
Yeah, it'll be goal to go from the 2.
Time to toughen up here.
Yeah, 2:45 left in this third quarter. Hate to see him go down 2 scores when they've had a hard time getting in the end zone.
They're having a hard time moving the ball right now.
Right. So Schultz running hard in the second half. He's run up the gut a couple times. Looks like they're going to do it again, hand it off to him. He's going to just walk in. So no touchdown. Another touchdown there for Mountain View Buffaloes. So that will 2:30 left here in this third quarter. It's going to get the Mountain View Buffaloes to 13, and with the extra point here waiting. So waiting for the snap here. Low snap. Kick is up, low kick. And it is good though, so that will get Mountain View 14, Bobcats 0. We're going to take a quick break here for between the kickoff, and we'll be right back after this.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
All right, and we're back here. 2:31 left on Pinnacle Bank's scoreboard. Mountain View Buffaloes 14, Thermopolis Bobcats 0. We are now we're talking. Bobcats are going to have to go and really try to get some scores in. Unable to score these last few possessions, having a hard time moving the ball in the second half so far. That one there really Schultz with some big plays, just running right up the middle and did a good job as getting in and then scoring for Mountain View. So Bobcat's going to need to work on shoring up that middle of the running lanes there and get them down on the ground. So kickoff here coming for Mountain View Buffalo again. It is Landon Solis getting ready to kick off. He's got a big leg on him. He kicks it deep. Looks like it's going to go into the end zone. So Bobcats will get the ball from their own 20.
Yeah, like we talked about here on the break, and while you guys were on commercial, is Bobcats really need to get something going here. 2:30 left in the third quarter, and just not very productive offensively for the Bobcats. Like I said, for a while it seemed like that whole quarter was played between the 30s here, and it was just a lot of back and forth, some turnovers, this and that, and then Mountain View finally just pushed it on down the field. But Bobcats got to get something moving here on offense. Looks like Armani's back out there, got that cramp worked out.
Yeah, good to see him back out there. So looking for a play call. Gets Yarrington in motion. Come back, hand off to Stam up the middle. Stam, good run there. So got a good 5.5, maybe give him 6 yards on that carry. We'll round up.
I'll give him whatever you tell me to, I guess.
Oh, they say 2nd and 5.
Okay.
They marked it a little past the 25-yard line. So yeah, second 4 looks like. They changed that as well.
Will you make up your mind?
We did a good job of convincing him to give him 1 more yard.
Well, you did.
2:04 left here in the third quarter. Armani calls for motion from Ryan Aarons. He's going to hand off to Ryan. Ryan's going to try to come around the end there and unable to get around.
Going to lose a couple.
Yeah. Looks like he lost 3 on that run. DJ Schultz with the tackle there. He came off the tight end or the defensive end position and just caught Ryan right at the handoff. Bobcat's gonna have to eventually probably look at some big chunk plays as well here and see what they can get going. Again, this could be that fatigue issue coming in after a long timeout or a long halftime. Monty getting the ball, calling for a hard count, gets the ball. Pass over here to the right side, way over the head of Yarrington. That was on a 3rd and 7, so that's going to bring up a 4th down. See if they are going to go for it or punt it.
Bring up 4th down and 7 yards.
Looks like they're bringing in a new formation, so looks like they are going to punt it. So Bobcats on their 22-yard line are going to look to punt on 4th and 7, minute 14. Didn't give a lot of rest to that defense, so defense is going to have to come out and really buckle down here. So Zach with a good punt last time. Punt goes up high, end over end, but not very far. It's only going to gain a few yards. Gets a little bit of a roll, but not much. And that punt's only going to net about 15 yards, Kev. So not a great punt there, but now Bobcats defense is going to have to step up and play some tough D, get a stop here.
They'll bring up 1st down and 10 for the Buffaloes.
So Mountain View Buffaloes on their 38-yard line. So short field for them. Bobcats going to have to buckle down and play tough defense. Again, I imagine it worked so well for them here this last time, handing off up the middle. They're going to look at Schultz and Platts running it up the middle. So going to have to work at getting him stopped.
I don't see Mountain View going to the air too much here with the success they've had here on the ground.
Right, agreed. Platts looking for that handoff, gets Edelman. Not Edelman. He gets a little shuttle pass to him. Tackle there by Yarrington and Bassey.
And there's
it was a shuttle pass, yep.
Middle to number 24.
Erdley. I had all the right all the right letters, just in the wrong order.
Yeah. Went to Erdley.
Yeah. Yep.
Little 3-yard shuttle pass. There you go.
Yep. So 2nd and 7, 38 seconds left here in this third quarter. Clock is running. So both Erdley and Schultz in the backfield with Platts in the shotgun. He's going to run it to the left-hand side. Big blocks there by both of the running backs. And Del Dukes tried to get out of a block and had him stopped, but got stiff-armed. And so it's going to be a gain there.
Down to about the 21-yard line, 22-yard line.
About a 15-yard gain there, Kev. 14 seconds, he's forced out of bounds, so the clock stops.
Dell on the wrong side of that stiff arm.
Yeah, he was, unfortunately. So from the 22-yard line, need to get a stop here. 14 seconds left in this third quarter. Bobcats going to have to stiffen up on defense and try to get these runs stopped. Kind of running all over us in the second half, unfortunately. Platt's going to get the ball. He's going to hand it right up the middle to Schultz. Schultz going to break it first tackle. Bassey gets in there, kind of holds his legs, and as the rest come in and tackle him by a swarm of white jerseys.
Not till he gets about 6 yards.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So end of third quarter, Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows the Mountain View Buffaloes 14 and your Thermopolis Bobcats 0. We'll be right back. Thanks for listening on 101.7 KDNO.
Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is a proud supporter of Bobcats athletics. There's so much more than a hardware store. You'll find Ashley furniture and decor perfect for your home. There's a great toy selection, as well as tools, kitchen items, grills, and a garden section. That means there's something for everyone at Thermopolis Hardware. Don't forget to check out their variety of custom cabinets, window shading, and flooring.
Hi, I'm Karen with Thermopolis Hardware. Buy local, be local. Go Bobcats!
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we're back here, fourth and final quarter of this game. Bobcats trailing the Buffaloes 14-0, and Mountain View, getting inside the red zone again here from their own 17-yard line. Going to look to try to punch it in again, and again, Bobcats defense is going to have to stiffen up on these run plays. Mountain View's kind of found something here in some of these plays and running it up the middle, and good to see them. Hopefully, Bobcats get a stop here and force either a field goal or force them into 4th and out or something with this fourth quarter getting started. So handoff there up the middle, and Platts tries to get in. Mason Reese does a great job of getting a stop right there. So it's going to be a loss of a yard on that run. So Platts tried to keep it. Mason Reese got off his block really fast and went right up the middle and got a good tackle. He's pretty fired up about that one too. Mason was up off the turf quick.
We need about 2 more of those.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3rd and 7 for Mountain View Buffalo. So see them stand strong here. See the Bobcats stand strong on defense and try to get the ball back. No more scoring. Without a touchdown on there, you sure don't want to see him go down 3 scores. Platts waiting for the call from the sidelines. He's now in shotgun position as Schultz on his left-hand side. 2 receivers to either side. Platts gets the ball. He's going to look to the right side. He's looking for the end zone. He's throwing it up high, way over the head, and goes out of bounds. So incomplete pass.
For number 2, Isaac Linford.
Good defense there by the Bobcats as well. Both Dell and Zach over there playing defense on that one. Saw it sailing. It's probably one of those ones that's like, I want you to throw it to that pylon and only to the pylon.
Right.
So I don't want anybody else to have a chance. So they're going to bring on a field goal. Yeah, so they're going to bring on their field goal kicker here. And Landon Solis. Said his name only like 10 times, and for some reason I keep forgetting it. Solis back here. It's going to be a deep kick. Kick is up.
Blocked.
It gets blocked. Yeah, blocked there by Mason Reese, I believe.
It's live, isn't it? No, it's not live. You can't.
No.
I don't know what they're waiting on.
Is that where the ball? Oh. Mason saw another defender coming, so he's like, I better go. So he ran with it.
Field goal was blocked that time.
You can't.
So ball comes to where it was.
What?
Does that advance the ball? I thought it would just come back to where the ball was, right?
I would think so.
I know it looks like Bowker's asking for an explanation on that one. I guess I don't
Chains
know
aren't moving, which is good right now.
Right, and I guess I don't know why he wouldn't have let them run it then. If they,
Right.
I don't think it should be dead on where the ball stops on the block kick. I do feel like you can run block kicks back though, right?
I think, but I don't know what's happening. Let's just be honest right now. This is a interesting situation because they shouldn't have blown the ball dead. Mason never got tackled.
Right. So I don't know if they're saying he gave it up by picking it up and just standing there. The good thing is you and I aren't, and it will be where he picked it up. So it's going to be on the Bobcats, or on Mountain View's 1 yard line.
This is dangerous.
Yeah, this sure is. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Only have to go 99 yards now for a touchdown. So
no biggie.
No, that's one of those things that doesn't happen very often. And as a coach, you kind of go, man, did we ever talk about what we do or how we do this? And not coaching football, but definitely being on the sidelines of basketball court and things, there's times where I'm like, ooh, I maybe should have gone over that. Yep. I think the very first game I coached, Kev, was when we were getting ready for the opening tip-off, and I go, I don't think we ever worked on what to do right here. So
who's tipping?
That's right. So Bobcats in tight formation here. Everybody in their own end zone. So Monty he's going to hand off to Stam. Stam going to run up the middle. He's going to get met right at the 1 yard line again. So no gain, no loss. It'll be 2nd and 10. Well, like you said, dangerous here.
I don't know why, but I was half expecting they had Dell on the outside one-on-one. I thought maybe he'd just lob one over top and see if we could catch him off guard.
Yeah. Yeah, because 2nd or 3rd down, you might expect it.
It's just a one step back and lob.
You just don't want any holding call in the end zone because then you're going to get a safety and don't want to see that either. Money hard counting here, trying to give himself probably some room. Gets the ball.
We got motion.
Yeah. No call, though.
No call.
Pass here. Oh, right
nice
over.
Catch.
Yes, nice catch there. Good. Gave him some breathing room here. So Ryan Ahrens catches it on the 21-yard line. So a 20-yard pass play there for Monty to Ryan Ahrens. A good play there. Diving catch by Ryan Ahrens to get his hands on it.
20 yards?
20 yards exactly, yeah. Nice. Great play there by Ryan Ahrens. And like you said, give him a little bit of breathing room. Now let's see him, put back-to-back plays together. We got 10-11 left, clock running, 14-0. Mountain View up over the Thermopolis Bobcats. Get in motion. Going to hand it off to Stam up the middle. Stam going to run. Looks like he's going to gain about.
Number 4, Stam.
Looks like he might gain 4 yards on that one, Kev.
Yep.
And Stam
so it'll be 2nd and 6.
9:47 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, and Bobcats need to get something going here
they're
if they want to have a chance.
Start running plays pretty quick here, I think, so we can get. I don't know what the 9.5-minute offense looks like, I guess. That's what they're in, and they got to get a couple scores here fast. So.
Well, they never huddle, period, anyway, so.
Get the ball, fake the handoff. Monty's going to keep it. He's going to bounce out to the outside edge. He's going to get met after about a 1 yard gain there by Armani. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 now for the Bobcats.
Dukes tackled that time by
9:10 left in this 3rd quarter. So again, time being a very big thing against the Bobcats right now.
3rd down and 4 yards to go for the Bobcats.
All right, Bobcats waiting for the shotgun snap. He's going to get motion. He's going to rip the ball out of his hands. He's going to keep it. Monty's going to plant his foot. He's going to get some yards. Go, go, go. Monty going to run. Good run there. He's going to get to the 45-yard line.
Up the middle that time.
So he's going to gain 17 yards on that run. Good run by Monty.
He got upended there at the end, too.
Yeah, he did, and I wasn't sure what he almost handed off to Stam and almost ripped it back out of his stomach, kept it, and then almost looked like he was going to give
pitch.
it to, yeah. So he saw something and broke a couple tackles, so good run by Monty there.
I almost think the inside give was the deception, and I think the play was the pitch, and then he saw the up.
And yeah, cut it up there, yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Bobcats, 8:22 left. He's going to look for a quick pass out to the side here. Ryan Aaron's going to get it. He's going to catch, go, going to make 2 yards on that. So just a quick out to him, try to let him get the ball in his hands and make him run a play. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Bobcats, right at 8 minutes left.
Those last 2 plays put the Bobcats over 200 yards of offense, and see if they can keep it going.
Ryan Aarons comes up a little gimpy after that play, but he's going to tough it out and run through another play. Has a couple running backs on his side, Monty does. He's going to hand off to, he's going to keep it, hand it off to Yarrington on the pitch play, and then Yarrington's going to get hit hard and fast. He's going to gain no yards on that play. That was that same play, I think, that we just saw, and I think you're right, kind of the exact same thing, just that deception of putting it in Stam's stomach and then pulling it out and running the option read. That one might have been one Monty maybe should have held on to. It looked like he maybe had a couple more yards ahead of him.
I think that's something definitely Coach McLean, being the former QB's, probably worked with Armani on a lot.
Sure. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. Just over 7 minutes left here in this ball game. Monty's going to get it. Fake the handoff. Going to throw.
It's hit.
Oh, man. Threw it right to Zach Hasty. Zach having to come across. He's definitely knowing when he makes that slant run, that slant route, he's going to get hit. But
he gets right back up.
Yeah, he sure does. So Monty hit also on the throw. It's going to bring up 4th and 8. Big play here. 7 minutes exactly left in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Monty took a shot back there, and took him a little longer to get up.
Right. So going to have to run a good play here. Again, a 1st down, really, really important on this play. Be 4th and 8. Oddly enough, the camera keeps moving. Yeah.
It's like the middle school football teams blocking.
That's right. Deep pass here by Monty. He's going to throw it. Good catch there by Yarrington. Looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down.
From Dukes.
And looks like he's going to gain 10 pounds. He's going to gain 10 yards on that play. I gained the 10 pounds.
Too much of that patty melt at Little America.
That's right. That's right. All right. So 1st down. That was a big play. 6:45 left for the Bobcats. Good play there by Monty to Yarrington. They've ran that play a couple times. Gonna rip it out, hand off, good option read there. Yarrington gonna get the ball, gonna run up, stays on his feet. Looks like he's gonna gain about 4 yards on that run. So it'll be 2nd and 6. Now again, 6:20 left here. You know, the 3-4 yard plays are not going to give us enough, I don't think, if we don't start getting some big chunk plays to get 2 scores up there.
Yeah, I think the plan is here probably to score and then go onside.
Right. Stam on the side of Monty Dukes. Monty Dukes waiting for the snap, shotgun snap. Handoff to Stam, good handoff there. Stam going to go up the field. He's going to get, looks like he gained another 3 yards.
Tackled that time by number 34, Gus.
Sorry, just 2 it looks like. So 3rd and 4, 5:40 left here. Going quick, Bobcats are. Looks like they're going to speed up things here even a little bit more than they were.
Timeout by
looks like
Mountain View.
Mountain View's going to call timeout here, so we're going to take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back after this.
Ever wonder why so many babies are delivered at Hot Springs Health in Thermopolis? Could it be the exceptional prenatal care offered by our providers? Or our convenient family practice clinics located in Thermopolis, Worland, Basin, Shoshone, and Riverton? Maybe it's our new OB suites with large jetted tub, or maybe it's the place where you know you can find all of this and more.
All right, and we're back here. 5:34 left in the 4th quarter. Bobcats trailing the Buffaloes 14-0. Bobcats need to run a quick-paced offense here to try to get a score and get the ball back again. And like Kevin said, probably at this point in the game, looking to get a score and an onside to get the ball back and then try to score again.
Yeah, I mean, that's really, with 5:34 left, you still got, I mean, you still got 35 yards, 37 yards to the goal. And unless you get a quick hitter here and you rely on your defense to pin them,
right,
you're looking to do onside. But first things first, you got to score.
Right, giving Yarrington a whole lot of space here. Probably trying to play double team Dukes a little bit with that player to come over with the safety, but gonna look for a pass play. Looks to his left, then to his right. Pass to Yarrington. Oh no, and it's passed over Yarrington's head and intercepted by Platts. Platts with a diving catch and catches it at the 18-yard line. Really over the head of Yarrington, and Yarrington not able to make a play on it, and intercepted there by Platts. So 5:29 left here in the fourth quarter, and Mountain View gets the ball back on their 19-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to probably be the dagger, I would think, here.
That's a tough one.
Because I don't see Mountain View do anything but running this football and running the time down.
Yeah, so Bobcats are going to have to play tough up the middle, get some good tackles on Platts and Schultz. Oh man, kind of a broken play here. Platts maybe not expecting the ball, or the only one expect. Oh, and he's going to throw it, and he's going to complete that pass to number 11, Paxton Walker. And what seemed like a completely broken play, only like 3 people went on the play. Maybe that was the intentions of what the play was. I'm not really sure.
I didn't even get a yardage on that.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't either.
40, they're on the 40.
They were on the 19, and they're on the 42 now, 43.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I say that, but it looked like the center there looks like maybe Fletcher Black. He kind of turned and looked at his quarterback and was like, "Oops, my bad." So maybe a broken play, or maybe a play on purpose. I'm not sure.
Walker.
Yep. Number 11 was the one that caught that. 4:49 left here. Clock running. The 1st and 10 for the Mountain View Buffaloes, and it looks like we're going to get
delay a game
again here on Mountain View Buffaloes. So 4:42 left. That is going to. They threw a flag and then.
Oh, they're going to let them have a timeout.
So we are going to take a quick timeout ourselves, and we'll be right back right after this.
Did you know the Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness in Thermopolis also has something called the Gotchi Wellness Center? It's your dream gym with cardio equipment, cable machines, free weights and dumbbells, hydraulic resistance machines, and personal trainers that care about your goals. The Wellness Center is huge and includes a rock wall, pegboard, sled, tires, punching bags, squat rack, and a whole lot more. Check out the Senior Wellness class. To take the first step to a healthier you, visit gotchi.org.
All right, and we're back here, 4:42 Bobcat football on 101.7 KDNO, and also streaming live on YouTube on the WYO Today page. Again, appreciate all of you that are spending some time with us this afternoon, an early afternoon game here in Mountain View. Thermopolis Bobcats trailing 14-0 with 4:42 left in the contest. Bobcats going to need to try to force this ball out and get kind of have to tackle the ball now and try to strip the ball, or stack them up and strip the ball, trying to get it back so they can get in and get a score. Platts in the back again, probably going to hang on to the ball. We said that, and then Platts is going to keep it. Good fake handoff. He's going to run up. It's going to go out of bounds after a 7-yard gain there, so he's going to get it right at midfield at 50. Does go out of bounds, so it does stop the clock at 4:35. But Bobcats, again, like I said, going to have to.
They haven't stepped out about 5 yards out.
There will be a gain of 5 yards.
Looks like just 5 yards, yeah. This side judge close, he stepped on the 50, so I thought it went a couple more. But so 5-yard gain there by Platts, so 2nd and 5 from their 48. Going to hand off to Schultz. Schultz gets stopped and stacked up good by Stam, and then finished off by Jessen Bassey. Good tackle there.
Give him a yard.
Yeah. So it'll be 3rd down and 4. 4:21 left. Probably going to take as much time as they possibly can on this. 3rd and 4. 4:14 left. Bobcats trailing 14-0 to Mountain View Buffalo.
Bobcats going to need to pretty much just sell out on this one.
They are, yeah, because a first down would be a killer here. 4 minutes now. It's like
gonna switch people
Jessen
around.
And,
yep.
Yep. Monty gonna go, and they're gonna. It's like. Looks like another delay game. So I watched in that time. I was asked Kevin during that timeout how they know how much time they have left. So I watched him, and sure enough, gives. You'll see that back judge get his hand up in the air, and then he'll start counting off when there's 5 seconds left, and then they go. So thanks for teaching me on that one, Kevin.
Football 101.
That's right.
There you go.
So again, a lot of time came off the clock there. A penalty. Section, and our cords and everything are down, and it's not the best connection anyways on the electricity that we got anyways, and so a little bump here a couple times has knocked out our power, so we lose sound, but so apologize for that. So what happened was a 2-yard gain there for the Mountain View Buffaloes, unable to get a first down, so they punted it away to the Bobcats. So Bobcats now have a 1st and 10 from the 25, so need to go 75 yards for a touchdown. 2:42 left here in the 4th quarter. Armani Dukes gets it. He's going to look to pass now, probably pass out the rest of the game. Throws it deep. Got Del Dukes. Del Dukes. Oh, man, Del Dukes just was able to get out ahead. And
I'm not sure how we got a Mountain View player down, almost like he hit Dell. Or no, he's cramped. Never mind.
He's
We're
got
okay.
a cramp too, yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine. So Dell just about able to get underneath that. He had a step on him, just maybe a yard or two, a little too far. So. But again, we saw this in the Tongue River game too, but one of the players goes down and Monty immediately helps him out and stretches his calf out. 2:36 left here. Again, gonna have to see the Bobcats get a couple big hits like that. Man, that one, had it been completed, Dell might have been able to go the distance had he caught it. So 2nd and 10 for Bobcats. Monty gets a snap here, and looks like they're gonna possibly get a false start again.
And there's false
I
start
think that looks like Monty's almost his hard count's starting to get us more than it is the opposing team. So
yeah,
looks like that's going to be 2nd and 15. Looked like the coach was actually trying to call off the penalty yards just to make it 3rd down, but I guess that wouldn't have been because it was a false start. So he's going to take it every time. What do I know? All right, so
a little more than you did 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's true. 2nd 15 for the Bobcats. Monty gonna need to see a couple good throw plays here. Got trips to the right. He's gonna look on the run. He's gonna have to throw a tough pass. Good pass there. Yarrington's gonna get it, and he's gonna run out of bounds.
Pass from Dukes, that's number 20, Yarrington.
Looks like he gained about 11 yards on that one. 12 yards.
12 yards, yeah. Makes it 3rd and manageable here.
Yep. 3rd and 3, 2:29 left. So, again, good pass there to get it to the sidelines, allow him to get out of bounds and make a manageable 3rd down for him. Of course, we're going into 4-down territory for sure with the time and score that we have here. Bobcats down 14-0. Amani waiting for that shotgun, gets Yarrington in motion. It's going to hand off up the middle, and Oh, and Stam gets a good break on that, and he's going to run up and get a first down. Not the play I was expecting him to run on 3rd and 3, but they were able to get a first down, and looks like he gained 10 yards there on that one. Good run by Stam. Had to break those first couple tackles and then got through because he was mad at the line of scrimmage initially. So 2:13 left, 14-0. Mountain View up over the Bobcats. Again, kind of on this near side here, shortens up the field on this side. You got Zach and and Ryan on the far side. Yarrington and Dukes on the near side. Throws it on, another interception there.
We got a flag.
That's going to be on Isaac Linford, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 33-yard line. There's a flag on the field.
See what happens here. There's a flag. We got another Mountain View player cramped up.
Some more cramping going on.
It's on Mountain View.
It was on Mountain View, but it was after the interception, I believe.
Walk doesn't act like it's going to be their ball because he's not too pleased with what's happening.
Oh, okay.
It's Coach Walk from Mountain View out there, and big number 76 is up off the turf. And
yeah, it looked like he'd cramped up as well. Kobe Jones.
Kobe. And it's
so they're going to walk it off again. So I'm not sure. I didn't see what the call was there. But it is going to stay Bobcat football, and they are going to get a first down. So maybe there's
that's going to go away.
Penalty called against the Buffaloes. So
wait, what?
Yeah, it's against the Buffaloes. So Bobcats.
No, wait, what?
So there's a penalty on the Buffaloes. Bobcats get the first down.
No, it's, penalty on.
Yeah, so Bobcats have the ball.
First down and 10 for
First and 10 for the Bobcats from the 48-yard line.
So that play never happened.
Right. Monty's going to get it again here. 1:48 left in the contest. He's going to roll out to his left, look to pass it, going to hang on to it, going to keep the ball, going to run up the middle.
And it's keeper on left side by number 12.
Going to gain about 5 yards on that run. Makes clock still run, so 1:35 left. Looks like a timeout's going to happen. Minute 35 left. We're going to take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back after this.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
All right, and we're back after the timeout. 1:35 left, and we kind of came to the conclusion that play was roughing the passer after Armani had thrown it, got hit late, and that's what the penalty call ended up being, why the Bobcats kept the ball.
You usually don't see a team that's got 128 penalty yards winning a football game, but Mountain View is somehow doing it.
Right. So 1:35 left here in the contest. At this point, just need to see Bobcats get some positive plays here, try to get in the end zone. Mine's going to roll to his left again, look to pass. He's going to wind up and pass to Zach, but a little bit wide, so it goes out of bounds. Took 4 seconds off, so it's going to be 3rd and 5 now. Again, kind of having moving the pocket a little bit for Monty, so he can try to get some throws on the run and things like that. Bobcats getting the play call in from the sidelines. Clock is stopped on the incomplete pass. 3rd and 5 for the Bobcats, 1:31 left. So they can take their time a little bit more on this one. Monty getting everybody, make sure they're set in place. He's gonna get Ryan Aarons in motion. He's gonna roll out to his right. He's gonna keep it. He's gonna run up the middle. Oh, he had enough for the first down at first, and then I think he spun back out of it. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 1. So 4-yard run. Minutes 15 left in this contest. Got to get some quick plays.
He took a shot on that too.
Yeah, he did. So Monty in the shotgun formation. Take a lot of time here though, Kev. Minute left. Shotgun snap, hands off. Nope, he keeps it. He's gonna have a wide open hole here on the side.
That's a face mask.
Yeah, and he's gonna get the ball, and he's
but they're not gonna call it.
No. I do feel like a couple of those, there was a moment earlier in the game he would have planted his foot and taken it, but he's taken a couple hard hits and kind of see him shying away from a few of those, but looks like a timeout. 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a quick timeout for our sponsors.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, just 48 seconds left here in the Bobcat football game against Mountain View Buffaloes. Defense really doing a pretty good job here in the second half for as many yards as Mountain View has been able to get, running up the middle and everything. Being able to try to get them stopped. They did have that one drive, and Bobcats caused a couple turnovers and did a few of those things, but unfortunately just offensively not able to do much once they've gotten into the red zone. So again, 48 seconds here. I'd like to see him get on the scoreboard here. At least give him a chance, on an onside kick, and you never know what might happen. Game's not over till the clocks are zeros, so it'd be fun to see him at least get a chance at, doing something crazy like that. So Monty gets it. He's going to fake the handoff. Little spin in his hands. Throws it. Oh, man, right into the hands of Yarrington, and just off his hands, unable to bring it in. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats, 44 seconds.
Second down and 10 yards to go.
Again, I kind of like watching Monty gets the ball and he does a little spin in his hand with the ball.
I'm not sure what that's about.
It's just kind of that way to get his hands on the laces, I'm sure. Monty back in the shotgun, has Stam on his left-hand side. He's going to step back. Looks like he's going to throw. Oh, man, Dell was kind of held there by his defender initially, running up the sideline when he was making his first move. But ball sails on Armani a little bit over the top of Dell, and looked like Platt's got his hands on it a little bit too, but unable to bring it in. So 39 seconds left.
Platt has been a ball hawk out there.
Yeah.
He's already got 2.
Yeah. Well, the one didn't count, but did it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, never mind, I know.
He would have had 3.
Yeah. Monty gets the ball. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to look to throw. He's going to throw. Oh, gets tipped again, and that one was by Linford. So it's going to be 4th and 10 now here for the Bobcats. Important play here for them to, again, try to get a first down. 34 seconds left. Looks like the Bobcats are going to call a timeout again. 34 seconds left. Bobcats trail 14-0. Here's a word from our sponsors.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, after that timeout, 34 seconds left. These last few minutes here of the game, as they always tend to do, taking a little bit of extra time just as the Bobcats are trying to work through running some plays here and seeing what they can do. Get in the end zone would be great. Ball on their own 33-yard line. Again, 34 seconds left, 4th and 10. So this, Bobcats have to get a first down here, or they turn it over, and then ball game's pretty much over and kneel down on the ball. Monty has all wide receivers, 5 out. Monty's going to get the ball, look to his right. Pressure coming. He's going to have a chance. Oh, almost tripped up, but he's going to have a chance to get the first down. Looks like he's going to run for it. And he's going to get himself a 13-yard gain. So now Bobcat's going to have to get up. That ran 10 seconds off. They're going to have to get set. Have to wait for the chain gang to get set, and then
either clock it or I think it's going to go. I think they got the play call in.
Yeah, and now the clock's going.
Oh, no,
and now he clocked it. Yeah, so 1st and 10, 19 seconds left for the Bobcats. So a good run there by Monty. I think he tried to look to throw it and then saw it wide open on the left-hand side, so they're going to get him a little bit closer.
I always hate counting that spike as a incomplete pass.
Yeah, right. So 2nd and 10 here. Again, 5 out, 3 on the left, 2 on the near side on the right. He's going to get the ball here, and got to be pass interference for sure. Pass interference as
and there's a flag on the play.
As Nolan Collins, first time calling his name, as he came across the middle and was pushed in the back as he was trying to get the ball, so it's going to be pass interference play.
How many yards are they going to give him for that one? Because this is, I've run out of spots now to put penalties
so
after this.
the spot of the foul, I believe, or is it just a yardage on when it comes to?
Well, now we're inside the, it's probably going to be half the distance because they're at the 20.
So is that going to be enough for a first down?
It should be an automatic.
Yeah, it is. So it looks like it's right at the 10-yard line there, Kev. So, so 1st and goal, 15 seconds left. So again, Bobcats with a chance to score here. 15. They put 5 more seconds back on the clock, so 15 seconds left. Bobcats going to have a chance to get a score here. Monty rolls out to his right, looking, holding on to the ball, throws it, and it was caught. And
incomplete.
Oh, incomplete.
Nope.
Looks like they're going to
He was
call,
bobbling it, going out of bounds, I think.
I think he did a pretty good job of even getting both feet down, but yeah, bobbling the ball and unable to catch it. So
Bobcats aren't even sure what's going on there. I'll head the other way.
Right. So 5 seconds off the clock there, 2nd and 10.
They'll bring up 2nd down and goal to go. Football's on the 10-yard line.
Like to see the Bobcats get in the end zone. I know at this point it's just
moral victories.
But yeah, but again, getting in the red zone as many times as they have today, I'd just like to see them capitalize on it, even at the end of the game. 10 seconds left. Monty gets it, stays in the middle, throws a pass in to Yarrington, and pass interference is going to come up. So Ethan Yarrington hit early as the ball was coming across him, so it looks like they're going to call pass interference again.
I basically just have to tack this on. I've run out of spots to put these penalty yards. They're at 143 of them.
Yeah. 3 seconds came off the clock on that one, so it's going to be half the distance to the goal. So automatic 1st down and 1st and goal from the 5.
Yep.
That's the other crazy part is the number of penalties Mountain View's had in the red. You know, when the Bobcats have been in the red zone, and Bobcats just not able to capitalize on that just yet. So Monty in the shotgun formation again, has Zane Stam next to him. Still says 2nd and 10, so maybe not enough. Maybe not an automatic 1st down on the pass interference.
I just don't think the clock operator's got it figured out.
And
now we got a false start.
Flag, a false start on
so
the
here we go.
And there's a false start penalty called against
So again, just another kind of shooting themselves in the foot each time they've stepped on the 5-yard line. They've, you know, seemed to have had a false start. Get a little too anxious in there. Oh. All right, so another call here now. So from the 10-yard line back to the original line of scrimmage. Both sidelines and clock operator show 2nd down.
Yeah.
Goal to go. He's going to roll to his right. Monty Duke's looking. Calls for player to come. Get some hands on him. He's going to go ahead and throw it. Throws to the back of the end zone and going through the hands
and that's
of Linford. And that'll be ball game as the time goes off the clock. So Pinnacle Bank scoreboard shows zeros on the clock for time, and Mountain View Buffaloes 14, your Thermopolis Bobcat football team 0. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket post-game show.
is proud to sponsor this broadcast of Thermopolis Athletics. Enjoy some of the finest prime rib around at One-Eyed Buffalo every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You cannot beat their menu full of mouth-watering items like the bison burger or the many different varieties of mac and cheese. Top it off with one of their locally brewed adult refreshments on tap. One-Eyed Buffalo Brewing Company, 528 Broadway in Thermopolis. When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
Dairyland and Hot City Coffee. It's your destination for your coffee fix or the perfect spot for lunch. The place you know for afternoon fun is also where you can try their full menu of burgers, specialty lattes, and blended drinks.
Don't forget to try the ice cream varieties and sweet treats too.
Open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday through Saturday and closed on Sundays. Find them at 510 Park Street. Dairyland and Hot City Coffee, your hole-in-one choice for Thermopolis.
Hey there, how's your day going?
Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important.
I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done.
Forgot to ask, how's your day?
I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at.
Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks?
Same day.
What? Same day?
We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
All right, and we're back here at the end of the game for the Bobcats against Mountain View Buffaloes. And again, a hard-fought game for the Bobcats. Just really couldn't, get the ball into the end zone. Did some great things offensively, did some really good things defensively. Started that second half off with, causing 2 turnovers. But man, Kev, unfortunately, it seemed like every time we got into the red zone, we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot and would get a false start penalty or, something there. And then, and then they try to give it back to us by getting some personal foul calls and things like that. And for some reason, just not able to find the end zone. Mountain View really buckled down once, the Bobcats got it in there. And I know you're going to go over some stats and everything, too, here on the Click It or Ticket post-game show. But, I think the Bobcats did some really good things, again, against the number 2 team. They've come in, and, it's not like they're holding teams to, 38 points is all they've given up through 3 games now. And, that's big. And their defense is playing really well. And I think coming in and learning a new offensive scheme and everything, you're seeing some really good things there. And then you're seeing times where it was like, that wasn't maybe the best thing that we've done. But, really good things out of the boys. It was fun to watch them again. And, just missing one game and then now being back, I can see big strides moving in the right direction. So hopefully they're not hanging their heads, and they're pretty proud of how well they played. I'm sure Coach Bowker is.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at stats and looking how the game went, and I'm just trying to think of how to put this, especially like when we get Coach Bowker up here to talk to us about this. It's like, it was a productive game, but if at some points like you're spinning your wheels a little bit. Like we had these opportunities, and then we just kind of bogged ourselves down, and we kind of got stuck in the mud a little bit, I guess. And when I'll go over the actual numbers here in a minute, but like it was a productive game if you want to talk about offensive numbers, and even if you want to talk about defensive numbers in terms of holding a number 2 team in the state to 14 points, and maybe that puts them on notice a little bit. But yeah, it's got to be a little frustrating. You can't punch. You had probably 3 opportunities down there in the red zone to put something in, and you just couldn't do it.
Yeah, couldn't capitalize on it, and that's for sure. And with that being said, Kev, let's go ahead and get into the stats of the game by Quality Inn and Suites, one of our great sponsors that we have, and just appreciate, again, not only them as a sponsor, but each and every sponsor that we have. So let's put these stats to bed with Quality Inn and Suites stats.
Yeah, put these things to bed. All right. So Platts, obviously, we said we were going to talk about him in pregame, and he kind of lived up to the bill. It was kind of funny. I'm looking here. We talked. I think we said he accounted for 94 yards on the ground is his average. He hit exactly 94 on the ground, and he averaged 94 in the air, and we held him under that, 86 yards through the air, but he went 11 carries, 94 yards, did give up a fumble. He went 6 for 13 through the air with a touchdown and an interception. So Schultz was the main ball carrier, 14 carries, 76 yards, 1 touchdown for him. He did catch 1 ball for 2 yards. Eardley, 5 carries, 23 yards, 3 catches, 53 yards, and did catch the touchdown pass for the Buffaloes. And then Roden gets involved, 1 catch, 7 yards, and then we heard Walker's name there late on a 4th down, or not 4th down, but 4th quarter play there. 1 catch, 24 yards. Total yards of offense, I have 193 through the ground, 86 through the air, 279 yards of total offense. And then the stat of the game for me really is, I don't think I've seen this, 143 penalty yards by Mountain View, and they come out on the winning side of this football game, 14-0. So 143 penalty yards is a lot. We'll talk about Thermopolis here. Let's flip on over to those Bobcat stats, the ones everybody's sitting in their car, driving, getting ready to go over South Pass, ready to listen for. So here we go. Armani Dukes on the ground, 15 attempts for, rushing attempts for 73 yards. Not very productive night through the air for Armani, if you want to talk about accuracy and productivity. 9 completions on 31 attempts, 127 yards, and he did throw 3 picks. Obviously, you're behind, you're going to throw the ball a lot. So Armani did have a lot of pass attempts tonight. Zane Stam, 20 rushing attempts for 67 yards. Del Dukes catches 3 of those for 65 yards. Ryan Aarons, 3 catches, 31 yards. Ethan Yerington, 2 catches, 22 yards. And Zach Hasty, 1 catch for 9 yards. Offensive totals for the Bobcats. I've got 145 yards on the ground, 127 through the air for 272 yards of total offense. So my unofficial stats, I've got the Bobcats 272 total yards and Mountain View 279 total yards. So 7 yards of total offense separates them. The Bobcats did have 65 yards of penalties for them tonight. So those are your unofficial stats, and we're going to put those to bed with the Quality Inn.
That's right, and we have Coach Bowker coming up here as well, and so we're going to take a quick time out, and we'll be right back with an interview with Coach Bowker.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, decondition, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
All right, welcome back to Bobcat football. We're here with head coach, Coach Bowker, and just want to say how much we appreciate that he takes some time here to come and speak with us at the end of this. You know, a tough loss, Coach, and you know, some really good ball played by those boys. And what's some of your takeaways from tonight?
They're learning how to compete. They're not folding when things get hard. That's what we shot out for this whole season, but we're seeing it now,
right.
And that is something that nobody expected.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the number 2 team in the state,
right?
And our boys are out there battling with them, and I'm proud of them.
Yeah, yep, and it's exciting to see. I missed last week's game. I was watching and listening on the radio, so I wasn't able to do that game at home, but was on the road, so kind of a week missed in there, and now seeing them come back again. I mean, just from week 1 to week 3, I mean, huge gains. You're seeing Monty making some reads on offense that he probably didn't make week 1. Still has a few, right?
Yeah,
Where you're like, oh, but hey, that's how he grows, and he's young and doing some great things. But you're also seeing those leadership guys doing some great things too. So talk to us a little bit about that leadership that you're seeing out there too.
We got a leadership council on our team, and they did a great job. When things started going bad, we had a couple kids start chirping up, and they shut it down quick. They picked each other up, you know, just move on to the next one, go 1-0.
Yep.
And they kept saying that. They kept lifting each other up. It was great to see us not fold. You could tell Mountain View was getting a little frustrated with us, and they were starting to bicker at each other, but we didn't let that happen to us.
Yeah, no, that's great. And for those of you listening too, just understand how much Coach Bowker cares. His emotion makes me emotional too, but it's awesome to see him. It matters. And Bowker, talk a little bit about that, so I stop talking.
Oh boy. I've been telling them ever since I started teaching them, the harder you work, the worse it feels when you fail at something that you're trying to do. And the boys have been working hard, very hard. And coming up short like this, we had multiple opportunities to put this game away, just fell short. A lot of mental errors, false starting, just silly things that shouldn't happen. But they haven't felt this kind of pressure before, and I'm going to put it on that, and this is just going to be experience for those guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And I talk about the heart. Kevin talks about the stats, so let's go to the stats, all right?
No, let's not go to the stats. What I want to go to is, we rolled into Mountain View, and Kevin and I are like, is it homecoming? Did they schedule Thermop for homecoming? And I think, there's been times in the past like, let's see, let's go down the schedule. Who do we want for homecoming? We're going to pick Thermopolis, right? So we roll into homecoming here, and like you said, I think they were getting a little frustrated because they figured we just come in here and roll over for them, right? And number 2 team in the state, and let's pick on the Bobcats a little bit, and by golly, I don't think that really happened. I think we kind of ruffled a few feathers out here. I don't know what you'd call a buffalo, maybe ruffled some fur, right, and got under their skin a little bit. So. Defensive-wise, we keep going back to your defense, and a team score, you hold them to 14 at home on homecoming, and you put yourself in those positions, and I think we're just looking for, and we talk about it, it's going to come to fruition. We're going to wait, and it's kind of like once we hit that, it's going to be that much sweeter, and I think I'm not one for moral victories or hang your hat on them, but you're going to go home, and you're going to feel pretty good about coming down to the Bridger Valley and holding the number 2 team in the state to 14 points. Homecoming.
We'll feel good about it for a little bit, but we still got a lot of stuff to fix. Like I said, those mental errors that shouldn't happen. They're drive killers. Moral victories, I'm the same way. We can feel good about certain things, but in the end, we lost the game. We still got to do better.
Yeah, well, just want to tell you again, Coach Bowker, I know you got to get back, do some locker room talks as well, and appreciate you. And again, appreciate what you're doing for these boys, seeing some big things coming out of them. And you just keep doing the good work that you're doing, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, he will.
All right, appreciate you.
Thank you.
That's Bobcat head coach, Coach Bowker, and just again want to thank him for spending some time with us after a tough loss. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. And we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is a proud supporter of Bobcats athletics. There's so much more than a hardware store. You'll find Ashley furniture and decor perfect for your home. There's a great toy selection, as well as tools, kitchen items, grills, and a garden section. That means there's something for everyone at Thermopolis Hardware. Don't forget to check out their variety of custom cabinets, window shading, and flooring.
Hi, I'm Karen with Thermopolis Hardware. Buy local, be local. Go Bobcats!
All right, and welcome back here for the Click It or Ticket post-game show. And again, just appreciate that time from the coach. Those are always hard moments to have to come in and have to talk, especially after a loss. And again, anybody that knows me knows that somebody else I get emotional enough as it is, and somebody gets emotional around me, and I'm going to just help them out and feel better about themselves and just chime right in. So
I'm just trying to hold this place together.
That's right. And Simpson's just trying to Band-Aid us together here. So we do want to talk about our player of the game and our play of the game, and I'm going to start out here with our Gatorade play of the game. And it came early in the first quarter, I believe, and Zane Stam came up big. Mountain View had the ball in their red zone. It was a fourth down.
Fourth and four.
They decided to go for it, and Zane came off the edge super fast, and he kind of decleated the kid. We saw the bottoms of his red cleats and hit him hard, and that was a big stop for the Bobcats because the game was still tied there. Bobcats had moved the ball well at the beginning of that quarter, and then we're kind of struggling to move the ball, but the big stop there. So our Gatorade play of the game goes to Zane Stam with that 4th and 4 stop inside the Mountain View's red zone. So good play there. And Kevin's going to give us the player of the game, which is presented here by Storyteller.
I think a good story that we're going to tell here is probably the development of Ethan Yarrington. We talked about him last week while you were gone. His involvement more, his role in the offense has kind of evolved a little bit more, and we see him out there catching passes. He has a couple carries on end arounds and things like that. So the storyteller story or player of the game is going to be Ethan Yarrington. He had 3 rushing attempts for 8 yards, but he had 2 catches for 22. So like I said, the story of him right now is just kind of his evolution into his role right now. So,
and I think if I remember correctly too, he picked up. I know for sure he picked up a late pass interference call as he was cutting across the middle, and I think there maybe was one other one as well. So attempts where ball was being thrown to him, and was getting in the middle of there and getting kind of knocked around as he was going through, and 143 penalty yards there on Mountain View, and somebody's got to be the recipient of those. And like I told Coach Bowker when we went to commercial break that I think the Dukes boys are going to need some neck massages after this, because both of them got their heads ripped around off of face masks. So, just appreciate again Gatorade and Storyteller for being good sponsors here, and all of our sponsors as well. Just appreciate all of you again. That's why we're able to travel here. For those that aren't able to make these long road trips, just appreciate that we can video it and we can present it to you guys on YouTube on the Wild Today page. You're able to, get subscribe to that channel, get notifications, and then you can watch the games. And we're going to do football. We'll also have boys and girls basketball as well. And then also those of you listening on 101.7 KDNO, for those of you that didn't see it, Kevin had us made up some sweet shirts for us. So you have Kevin 1 and Kevin 2 instead of Thing 1 and Thing 2.
I'm sure one more shot before we go, Kev. I mean,
I'm sure some
we're
people
just hanging out
see
here.
us as, oh wow,
it's a
Zoom.
super. Kevin's gray hairs.
Just have to show the gray hairs. Yeah, so our Kevin 1, Kevin 2, camera 1, camera 2. So anyways, appreciate that as well. So, again, just excited for these guys. I always love to see how much it matters to people. And when you see and you talk to Coach Bowker, you see how much it matters. And I think that is huge for the culture of this team. I know that's a big emphasis for Bobcat Athletics is getting a culture that everybody can buy into, that wants to be part of it, and bring back some of those older traditions of just, bringing some fear back in when it comes to Bobcat Athletics, and we've seen that over the years, and it looks like we're on a good start with Coach Bowker's system and what he's trying to implement. Yeah,
and like I said, we don't like being the team that gets circled for homecoming games, so put people on notice a little bit. Bobcats are out there, hold teams of 38 points in the first
3 games.
Games total, and so let's move on. We got is it Rich County next week?
I believe so, yeah.
Ooh, let's go to Utah.
Yeah. Ooh, Utah, but I'm taller, buddy. So we're gonna appreciate all of you that have spent some time and listening. We've got some crickets in the background. Apparently Kevin didn't like my joke. So anyways, appreciate all of you for spending your afternoon with us, and we'll see you next week in Utah, and we will talk to you later.